feel the beat within my heart? Can't you see my love shine through the dark? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can't you see my love shine through the dark? Can't you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart? Within my heart, can't you see my love shine through the dark? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can't you see my love shine through the dark? Can't you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart? Let within my heart? Can't you see my love shine through the dark? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can't you see my love shine through the dark? Can't you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can't you see my love shine through the dark? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can't you see my love shine through the dark? Can't you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart? beat within my heart? Can't you see my love shine through the dark? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can't you see my love shine through the dark? Can't you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can't you see my love shine through the dark? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can't you see my love shine through the dark? Can't you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart? reality keeps telling me that you're the one. Just the very thought of you gets me aroused. I can feel my heartbeat right through my blouse. And darling, I try not to show. Now I don't know what to do to myself 'cause I'm dying. So let's not just let it go. My heart does double beats for you, baby. And I hope you feel the same. 'Cause I do know for sure, baby. And that sure is my name. Oh, baby, I know that you're the cure. Now you know my love won't go cold. Oh, this love will turn to gold if we stay alone. Oh, my love, my love, my love. Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark?
Can you feel the beat?
Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart? That beat in my heart. That beat. That beat. That beat. That beat. Can you feel the beat? Can you feel the beat? Can you feel the beat? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart? Ooh, after all that we've been through, and I can't seem to face the fact that, boy, I'm losing you. I threw away all times, but through Venetian blinds, I looked and saw my heart just overrule my mind. And I tried not to let it show. Now I don't know what to do. To myself, I'm lying, so let's not just let it go. My heart does double beats for you. Ooh, now you know my love won't go cold. Oh, this love will turn to gold if we stay alone.
feel the beat?
Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart? That beat in my heart. That beat. That beat. That beat. That beat. Can you feel the beat? Can you feel the beat? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart?
feel the beat?
Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart? That beat in my heart. That beat. That beat. That beat. That beat. Can you feel the beat? Can you feel the beat? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart? Something so my heart just overruled my mind. And I tried not to let it show. Now I don't know what to do. To myself, I'm lying. So let's not just let it go. My heart just double beats for you. Ooh, now you know my love will go cold. Oh, this love will turn to gold if we stay alone. Oh, my love, my love, my love. Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart? That beat in my heart. That beat. It's like trying to touch the sky but overlook the sun. That's why reality keeps telling me that you're the one. Just the very thought of you gets me aroused. I can feel my heartbeat right through my blouse. And darling, I try not to show. Now I don't know what to do. To myself 'cause I'm dying. So let's not just let it go.
Guys, welcome back to the Natural Effect podcast. I'm Natch and I'm here with our first special guest, YungCamelToe, and we are here with 9 lovely ladies. So yeah, we'll see you in a sec. It was 10 ladies.
Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you feel the beat within my heart? Can you see my love shine through the dark? Can you see that you must be a part of that beat in my heart?
Guys, welcome back. I'm Natch. We're here at the home of Elevation, the Natural Effect podcast. You guys have been asking for this segment of Girls Night. It's actually our 9th Girls Night segment going on. So you guys are loving it. So we're going to keep giving you guys what you guys are asking for. So yeah, we're here with our first special guest, YungCamelToe. Definitely going to be a blast. And yeah, go check us out on Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, TikTok, every platform, The Natural Effect Podcast, The Real Natch. And for any promotions or any girls who want to come on the podcast in the future, hit up SellusNB on Instagram. Okay, let's get it going. Ladies, we'll start off right here. We want your name, age, occupation, and your dating status. Let's go.
I'm Sarah. I'm 24. I'm a groomer. And that's about it.
Like dog groomer?
Yes.
And how old are you, you said?
24. I mean 26.
Damn, that jumped 2 years. How did that happen?
Stop the cap.
I'm going to blame this one on the fun stuff.
Okay, and you are in a relationship or you're single?
I'm single.
Okay, you're single. Okay, next.
I'm Vanessa. I'm 34. I am a detox specialist, and I'm currently single.
Detox specialist, and you're single. And how old did you say you are? 34,
I'm
right?
34.
Okay, cool. Next.
I'm exotic. I'm 21. I'm a dancer and a nail tech, and it's complicated.
Okay, and you said you're 21?
Yes.
And you said you're a dancer?
Yes.
In other words, stripper?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just so we got it clear.
You're good.
Okay,
You're
cool.
good.
Hi, I'm Summer. I'm 26. I'm a college student, and I am in a relationship.
Nice. Congratulations. What do you study at college?
Psychology.
Psychology. Okay. Okay, and before I go any longer on the panel, where are you ladies from? Where are you from?
Romania.
Romania, okay. Big up the top G. Next.
Panorama City.
Panorama City.
Haram!
I'm from the East Coast, like Massachusetts area.
Okay.
Santa Clarita.
Okay, so you from Cali.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Okay, next, let's go.
My name is Amelia. I am 27 and I'm single. I work as a security supervisor.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where are you from, Amelia?
I'm from OC.
Okay. Cali girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, welcome back, Cheeks.
Thank you. I'm Cheeks. I'm from Norwalk, California. Recently moved to San Fernando, though, like about 6 years ago. I'm in a relationship, and I am currently a stay-at-home girlfriend.
Shit. How's it feel to be God's
It just
favorite?
happened.
Winning. Okay, and how old are you, Cheeks, you said?
I'll be 47 next month.
47, okay. Well, look, she's in a relationship, so it's not bad. Okay, next.
Hi, I'm Milan. I'm 23. I'm a production coordinator at a studio. I'm not going to name the one. And I'm recently single. I just got out of a relationship 4 months ago.
Okay, so recently single, 23. What's your name again, sorry?
Milan, like the city in Italy.
Okay, yeah, I like it.
Thank you.
And you said your occupation is?
A production coordinator.
Production coordinator, okay, cool. Next.
I'm Rena, and I am 31 years old. I own and operate my own beauty salon. And I am single, but seeing somebody.
Okay, so Reina, single but seeing someone. So you're dating?
Yeah.
And what's your occupation?
I'm an esthetician. I own and
Esthetician,
operate
okay.
my salon.
Nice. Good money, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, so ladies, let's go around the panel again the same way round. What do you look for in a man?
Loyalty, respect, and honor.
Loyalty, respect, and honor. Okay, next.
That's kind of the big one. So I would say that, but add stability.
Stability.
Ooh, yes. It's a good one.
I agree with them. I'm big on the respect thing, and then also I think it's really important, like, for someone to like constantly want to better themselves. So I'm big on like someone who's like always trying to fix like what they can. You know what I mean? Like, be a better person. So that's important.
Okay.
I agree with all of them. And also just someone who just likes to travel and doesn't sit at home all day and wants to get out and enjoy life.
Okay.
Amen to that.
I love everything you guys said.
Anything to add?
I would like to say that I like a generous man.
Mm.
That's always good.
With flowers.
Yeah, romantic.
Don't screw up.
So chivalrous.
Chivalrous, romantic, and generous.
Okay.
You put an emphasis on that generous. We're talking about like flights, we're talking about cars.
But she ain't messing with no broke.
You know, helpful.
Okay, cool. Cheeks?
all those sound fine, but I mean, it's like the respect, the loyalty, the communication, and always willing to walk beside me and not ahead of me or behind me.
That's the bottom line.
Yeah. Milan?
I would say I'm really big on romanticness. Like, I need somebody who's able to read my mind. Like, I know that's like impossible, but as my partner, that's
I
something.
think all women expect men to read women's minds.
I wouldn't say all women.
We definitely do.
Yeah.
You do. You definitely do. And
I
I
agree
think that's
with
the
Sarah.
key of a man being able to get lots of girls is being able to read you guys' minds.
There's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
part to it.
Like knowing you lot were going to turn up an hour late, for example. I'm playing.
Fashionable late, should I add.
Okay, so Reina.
I love everything, honestly. Like, you guys covered up.
Anything
all of
you
it.
wanted to add?
I think somebody who's like fashionable or in the know is like really important
Fashionable.
for me.
Okay. Do you feel the men here on the West Coast are fashionable?
Oh yeah,
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 okay.
it's much better.
Okay, nice. Okay, ladies, we're gonna go around the same way again, and actually before we go around, I want to introduce as well YungCamelToe. Where are you from, YungCamelToe? Let the people know.
I'm from Oakland, California, Yay area in the house. I'm out here in LA now, just living my best life. YungCamelToe, greatest rapper ever. You know what I mean? My new single is called Snow Bunny Heaven. Bitches love my ski. Yes, it's magic. It's a blessing. When I die, I'm gonna go to Snow Bunny Heaven. Amen.
Okay. So, and how old are you, YungCamelToe?
I'm 32.
32, okay. Okay, ladies, so what's the minimum your man has to make and the minimum height? Sarah.
Minimum does not matter in my eyes. If you're loyal, respectful, communicating.
So you can be homeless?
I mean, I would not be homeless because I would have a job, but he can, come in and, eventually
He can
work
live on you?
himself and get a job and help pay the rent and be a better man that I can make him that he was on the street.
Okay, so there's no minimum wage. Okay. No minimum wage, and then and about height.
To
Into
be
the mic
honest,
closer.
To be honest with you, I dated a shorter guy. It wasn't a problem or any of that stuff. I didn't have a
How
problem.
tall are you?
I'm 5'7", I'm model height.
Okay. So yeah, so what's the minimum height?
I don't know. I like if a guy is really tall, but I will accept a man if he is short and he has a heart and,
What's
as
the
well as-
minimum height? There must be a minimum. Can he be shorter than you, like a couple inches?
He can. I've been.
So come up with and ladies, while she's telling
All right.
the answer, I know ladies are like this, they like to go
All
around the
right.
question.
He was
concise and precise with your answers. Think about it, you've got plenty of time.
All right, I'm 5'7", he was 5'5". I had no problem with it. I loved wearing heels, but I sacrificed my heels just to make him feel comfortable.
Okay, so 5'5" is minimum?
Yeah, I don't care how tall you are, to be honest.
So he could be a midget?
Yes.
Yes?
That doesn't mean the dick is though.
We have a girl here.
A homeless midget. You.
I cannot with you. Stop.
What do you mean? It's true what you're saying. You said you have
But
no
yes.
expectations in no height and no money.
Like I
You
said,
can be a homeless midget.
I'd rather live the princess life where a man will treat me right and completely make me feel happy that I can make him a better man for whatever he wants.
Yeah, but do you think a man can make a woman completely happy without finances? Or without a height that's even higher than hers? Because I think women biologically want to go for a man who's taller than them who can protect them, no?
Right, but I'm not most women. I'm me. I'm Sarah Nicole Rosenthal.
Okay. So
I'm
so you have no
a very
minimum.
generous person. My mom raised me to always honor someone, and if they're in your life, then
I think
make
there's a
sure that
difference
they're-
between generosity and having no requirements or no expectations.
Well, it's
you
no
know?
judgment. That's what it is.
Yeah, but I think we live in a world now where we say no judgment, but realistically everything's judged. If a guy dresses like shit, if a guy doesn't have a good job, if a guy's breath stinks, he ain't gonna get no pussy. That's
Well-
simple. Same way round it with not as much for a woman. It's like, for a woman you can get away with it. I say ladies have dating. You guys live dating on easy mode, Guys come to you guys have DMs, you guys can go on dating apps and fuck a dude within 10 minutes. Like for guys, it's not that easy. But anyway, let's go around to, go ahead.
Oh, what you were saying about the guy's breath. That's where communication falls into a relationship being your partner
Okay.
saying, hey.
Okay. So, Vanessa, what's the minimum wage and minimum height?
Okay, so I'm 5'4". I would have to say at least 5'7", because
5'7".
I think that's good. As far as wage, at least what I'm making. So I would want.
Roughly.
Roughly 52,000. I think that would be good. With both of our incomes together.
Would you say 50,000 a year?
Yeah.
Okay. 50K a year.
I can take care of myself, so if we can meet each other halfway, that'd be great.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Exotic. How about yourself? Minimum height and minimum wage.
So I'm like 5'1". I'm not gonna lie, I prefer like a 5'9" dude, like
Okay.
at the least. Income, the average that like most men make is around like the 50s, but I'm not gonna lie, like if you're making like 80 to 100, that's
would be
preferred.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So 80K minimum. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Summer.
Yeah.
Well, obviously you're in a relationship, so how much roughly how tall is your man and how much does he make roughly?
He's like 5'9", and he makes about 80,000 a year.
Nice.
Yes.
And how tall are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 5'3".
5'3". Okay, cool. Emilia.
I'm a thick girl, so I kind of like them taller than me.
Okay.
5'9" is cute, but 5'11", 6'3", between there is really good
Okay.
to me.
Is there minimum 5'11"?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And how much does he have to make a year?
I want to say 65, 70K.
70K a year.
You put an extra G on that, generous. I'm saying stop the cap on this one. Like, what would you like him to like? Come on, you said 5'9" to 5'11", then we hit 5'11s. Where we at?
6 foot.
6 foot. Okay, cool. So 6 foot and how much money? We're changing this round because you said generous. So
85 to 90.
Okay, we jumped up 15. Okay,
we
cool.
go.
If we kept digging more, we would have got the whole truth, man. Yeah.
A million.
Okay, Cheeks. In a relationship again, how tall is your man and how much? What does he make roughly?
He's 5'6". He's the shortest one I've ever been with. All.
Okay, big up the short
Always
kings.
preferably the tall ones. He makes over 150K a year.
Nice.
Here we are.
Well done. Smashed it, Cheeks.
It's been 6 years. I deserve it now.
Okay, so Milan, what about yourself? Minimum height and minimum wage.
They have to be at least 2 inches taller than me. I can't do no
How tall are
shorty.
you?
I'm 5'9". So
Is that with the afro or without? Because that's what I'm saying. They need to be even taller than that. Then. Okay, so you're 5'9", you said?
I'm 5'9", so,
Okay, so
I
they
need
to
somebody
be
6 foot.
5'11". Oh, 6 foot. Okay, cool.
I'm sorry, no, 6 foot.
I was gonna say that's 5'11", but 6 foot. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And minimum wage.
You know what? I honestly don't even make that much. Like I make like 50K a year, so I would say match me. Like 50K
Okay.
and up is cool for me. Like if I can't do it myself, why would I push that pressure on you? Like, let me meet you where you're at.
Well, do you think that women like to date men on their level?
Yes, absolutely. I just got out of a relationship because of that reason.
What? Because you got out of it because he was above you?
No, because he was below me.
That's what I'm saying. Women only date either the same or above, but idealistically, women date a superior man.
Yeah,
No?
I mean,
because you guys want a man who's taller than you.
The thing is, you have to be happy to do it, and I was happy to do it. But when a man backstabs you, you gotta go. So,
What do you do? Cheat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Normally,
You
I would
know?
say just allow it because, like, I'll be honest with you, like, we're gonna go more into this, but I believe like at least 90% of dudes who have many options are gonna cheat. But in her case, if he ain't even making more bread than he is, and he ain't even the provider, he has no right to cheat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah. I mean, if you're not breaking no bread and she's making more than you,
then bro, you got
be happy.
You just gotta be happy. Otherwise, you gotta get your bread up, and then yeah.
Right.
Okay, cool, fair enough. Raina, how about yourself? Minimum height and minimum wage.
So I love my short kings. Okay, I'm 5'8", but I've dated like 5'5", and they're usually athletic or bodybuilders. Income does play a big part, you know, especially now, like being 31, like with kids, you gotta think about something totally different. So I would say my minimum would be like at least $100,000 a year.
Okay, $100,000 a year. So $100,000 a year, and you said height-wise 5'5"?
That's the very lowest.
That's the very lowest. Okay,
So
cool.
you said minimum on the money though. Like, what's the?
And you,
What
and
would you like?
how many children do you have as well? If you-
Just one.
One, okay. Yeah, go ahead.
What would you like?
Oh, I'd like to be comfortable.
What we talking?
So anything like, like truly comfortable here in LA or Long Beach, we're looking at like $250,000.
There we go.
Like minimum like to get Section 8 in a family of 4 is like $100,000 right now.
Yeah.
So like we need to be comfortable at that 200.
What percentage, ladies, do you think of men make over $100K a year in America?
A small percentage. Not a small percentage, but I'd say the majority makes less than that.
It's 10%.
Yeah.
10% of
Yeah,
men
see.
make over $100K a year in America. So yeah, okay. So you pretty much told us what you guys want. So what do you bring to the table? And this time we're gonna go around the other way around. So Raina.
For that 250K.
Yeah, for that.
On that.
Because you expect like a rare man from judging from here, you know. He's a rare guy. So and to be fair, you're coming with a child as well. So what traits are you gonna bring to that man, your idealistic man?
Well, I own my own business. I operate my own business. I'm an esthetician. So I make people feel beautiful for a living, and I love what I do. So I don't need to depend on a man for income. That's what I bring to the table is like stability and like wiggle room. So if you can afford me, and you know, like I don't need somebody to be stepdad to my kid. Like I'm always mom, but like you take care of me as your partner, and then we eventually like grow into that. But you know, I think at least match me or exceed me.
Okay, cool. Next.
Wow. I would say that I'm definitely a go-getter. I'm from the East Coast, so hustle literally is in my blood. That's what I have to do. I also bring, you know, nice wax coochie, you know. You know, I take care of myself, so.
I think that's a big one, because I'll be honest with you, I think like a big percentage of women are not as hygienic as they think they are. Now, I'm not saying for men, like for men as well, right? Like, we know men are fucking gross, majority of men, but
we have to tell y'all to brush your teeth.
Like they're like all clean, but I think like, yeah, like you need to take care of yourself down there for sure. Yeah. Okay, carry on. What else?
I would also say that I am somebody that will always have your back. Like, I'm so loyal to the bone. That's just who I am, and I feel as though that's a big thing that's missing in like society nowadays. We just backstab each other all the time. So to have somebody that's genuine as a partner, that's what I bring to the table. And I only want somebody that's genuine as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheeks.
Damn. Well, everything they said was really good too, though. But I would say, like, besides all that, the morals, the respect, the honesty, the communication, and just the effort of wanting to always just be equal and not ahead of one another.
But are relationships equal, Cheeks?
No, most definitely not.
So how could you?
But at least try emotionally, because that's what a lot of times, that's where it like kind of affects it, because of the communication. Also, it's not 100% real.
Okay.
Like, not the day-to-day communication, but the full communication.
Okay. About yourself, Amelia, what traits do you bring to a man?
You know, I really don't like this question. I feel like it comes from a lot of people's ego. So.
Well, damn, you're sitting here and you're asking for. I'm not being funny, but you're sitting here. You're asking for a man who's 6 foot, 85K a year. You're obviously looking for a rare dude. Now, isn't it smart to know that what that rare dude's gonna want in a woman? Otherwise,
so tell me.
That's what you guys are here for. But I'm asking you guys first. I want to know, do you guys understand what you need to do to get a great man?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, so what is it? What traits do you bring to the table?
So I was raised old school, so old fashioned, whatever you want to say. So
traditional.
Traditional. So I can do all the cooking, the cleaning, and you know, all the things that are expected from a woman. But I mean, that really doesn't matter in today's society, because if a man wants you, he's gonna keep you around.
That's very incorrect.
You saying without the cooking and the cleaning and all the
I'm saying this because I have homegirls who do not clean, who do not cook, and their man adores them.
Are they with great men?
Yeah.
That adore them and they don't cook or clean?
Yeah.
Stop the cap.
Are they faithful?
Well,
Yes.
I would say they're like.
They are faithful women.
Maybe
and I have them.
Maybe they don't know their worth, because a lot of men in this day and age don't know their worth and they get run over by masculine ass women. But yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
About yourself, Summer. So you said cooking and cleaning, right?
Yeah, I guess you can put that.
Okay, you was the first to say it, which is valid. It's very important, I think. What about yourself, Summer? What other traits do you bring?
Yeah, no, I was gonna agree with cooking and cleaning. Just being there for them emotionally, physically, just be there for them and understand where they come from as well.
Okay, and you said you're Italian, right?
Yes.
You must be cooking up them good pasta dishes for him? Okay.
Yes.
Exotic, what do you bring to the table?
I'm a very loyal person. I think I'm a very old soul. I'm super mature for my age. I feel I hold my own. I don't need any help with anything, which I feel like.
Help how?
Like I have my own car. I have my own house. I don't have no fucking roommate. Like I don't need someone to pay my light bill or so. I'm not asking nobody for no fucking bag. But I think that's just the time, like the day and age we live in, where like a lot of women, you know, expect that. Or you log onto social media and girls are talking about it all the time. So I feel like it's important to say that. I'm fun. I want to experience things with somebody. I want to go travel. I want to go do those things. I want to shower you the way I want to be showered. So I mean, I think that's like what I bring.
What about you, Vanessa? What do you bring to the table?
Definitely stability.
Well, that's what you said you asked. That was what you said you're looking for as well.
Yeah,
so just
but you know what I
stability.
mean? I'm a very
Give us
stable
more.
person myself, and I would want that person to be stable
Okay.
as well. You know what I mean? I'm definitely a go-getter. So, you know, like I'm working on my degree right now. Eventually, I'm going to get higher than where I am. I'm a very affectionate person. That's one thing. I'm very respectful. I'm very loyal to the right person because, you know, you can do so much for someone and just not know. That's a whole different story. But those are my biggest things. Like I'm a very solid person until you prove otherwise.
Okay.
Yes.
Sarah, what traits do you bring to the table?
I bring my honesty, loyalty. I bring basically everything. Like
Well, what's everything? Because to me, loyalty is a given, and so is honesty.
I cook,
so.
I clean, I make sure that my man's satisfied. I make sure that he has a happy heart and a happy home. He comes home knowing that he can come home instead of just go to some woman because God forbid, you know, I'm home and he's home and he doesn't want to deal with me. I want that man to come home and see me and say, oh my God, look at you.
So you got to be kind of quiet?
No, you don't have to be quiet or whatever.
I don't know, because the way you said it, it's like if he doesn't want you there, like the way you described it, I
I'm
don't know, I was a
saying,
bit
like,
confused.
some men can't stand their women, that they go somewhere else to make them feel better.
Okay.
So instead of that feeling, I want the man to come home to me and saying, oh my God, look at that beautiful woman. That's my woman. Like,
Okay.
that is my heart. That is my home.
Okay.
I want him to say, this is my home. And whatever makes him happy, I will make sure to do so.
Okay, so you'll do anything that makes him happy?
Yes.
Okay, so how about if
To
he
make
said,
him happy,
how
yeah.
about if he said like you need to stay monogamous and you know can't talk to men, but meanwhile I'm gonna be out there fucking other women. What would you say to that?
That's not love.
Okay. I just wanted to hear your point because you said you'll do anything to make him happy. So I just wanted to hear, for example. Okay, so ladies, it's pretty evident here that you know a lot of you guys value independence and career. Now, I know men lie to you guys. Majority of times men lie because they just want to sleep with a woman. I hate to break it to you. Maybe the first time you lot have heard this, but men do not give a fuck about a woman's career. If they even ask you what you do for a living, it's just conversation. They just want to get past that part. Like, you never meet, like, I'll never meet my friend and I'm like, bro, guess who I'm dating? I'm dating her. She's a fucking lawyer. Like, we don't give a fuck. We care how good looking you are. If you're docile, submissive, you're not going to embarrass us, you're not a hoe. That's what we care about, honestly. We don't really care about you guys' careers because, especially a great man. Now, however, do all men not care about women's career? No, there are some that care. But the guys who care, you guys got to be careful of because they're the guys that are looking for you to be the providers. If a man is a provider himself and he's a leader and a career, he don't really give a fuck what you do. I'd rather date a girl who's 21, works at McDonald's, than date a 30-year-old multi-millionaire lawyer. That's the God's honest truth, so... Yeah, go ahead.
I agree with you 100%, but I definitely feel like, I mean, being in the sex work industry, I get a lot of like BS for that, you know what I mean? It comes with the stigma, you know what I mean? People think you're on some other time or like, you know, you be out there, you be on your bullshit. Like you said, you don't want to hoe. So I agree 100%, but I've definitely faced that. Like,
and I have a lot of dancer friends, and I know I know a lot of dancers are not promiscuous at all.
At all.
However, guys are gonna judge you off rip.
Exactly.
The same way if I came up to you and I wasn't confident and I had baggy ass jeans and a baggy ass t-shirt and I like, hey, how you doing, exotic? You're gonna judge me and you're gonna be like, this guy's not confident. I don't want to chat to him. The same way, if a guy sees you doing sex work, he's gonna put you in that category. He's gonna be like, you know, you're a hoe by default. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate, but it's how it works. It's one of the only double standards that benefits us, honestly.
Yeah.
Majority of other double standards benefits women in life, but in as a man, you can be promiscuous, and you know people call you a player, they call you a top G. When a woman's promiscuous, you get called a slut, or you know, it is what it is. But it goes back to biology again. How many babies can you guys have in a year? 1. And if you was promiscuous, you wouldn't know who the father is, right? Especially in the day and age where we didn't have DNA tests. A man, if the woman's not promiscuous, a man can go around and have hundreds of babies. Do you know what I'm saying? And another thing for us, and I know a lot of you guys, when I keep saying that, would you let your man step out of the relationship? It's because here on this podcast, we tell the truth, whether it's the daytime when we're talking about nutrition or we're talking about women at the nighttime. Majority of guys like a variety, yeah, a big majority of guys. And the more further you look, the more rich they are, the more successful they are, the more better physique they have, the more they're gonna be experiencing their options. So it's not always the case. Can you find a monogamous great man? Yeah, but it's gonna be rare. And even average men, we know average men cheat, right? You said it yourself. Yeah. You was with a low-end guy, you said, like a guy who was making less than you and he still cheated. Okay.
Is anybody on this podcast okay with their man cheating or having options?
Yeah, say right now you had your idealistic man. Raise your hand right now. If you had your idealistic man, he was making your ideal money, your ideal looks, high everything, would you let him, like, would you, who would still expect monogamy? Raise your hand.
I did it before. I had a relationship like that.
So but you wouldn't have it now?
So I allowed him to have a girlfriend on the side. And I don't know how I felt about it, because when he said he was going, every time he let me know, because we had an agreement when he's going and whatever, in a way broke my heart, because it's like, why am I not good enough for just you? But then at the same time,
this is the thing is, one, I think it was a bad way, the way you guys done it. I don't think if you're going to be a man and you're going to have multiple women, you should tell one of your women when you're going to see the other woman, because why would you put it in the woman's face like that? However, I'm sorry ladies, but you guys can never fully sexually satisfy one man. A great man especially. I'm telling you, that's facts.
I agree
like,
with that.
Look, I could be with, like, look, I could be with you, for example, yeah, attractive black girl. One day I'm gonna want to fuck a blonde girl. The other day I'm gonna want to fuck an Asian girl, a white girl. That's how men are.
And that's what role play is for.
What's that?
That's what role play is for.
Wigs are only gonna
use your imagination.
We're not trying to do no role play.
Look, men are physical. You guys are more mental, right?
Yes.
That's why you guys like your hair being pulled, you like being choked during sex. That's the truth about women.
Amen.
Men, if you turn off the light for us, we go soft. Why? Because we are physical. We would like to see what we are doing, and that's what turns us on. So it is what it is, girls. Like, you know, and the majority of guys are not going to tell you this, but it's the truth that majority of men like a variety, and the more upscale you go, the more that man's going to turn you around and tell you that he's going to exercise that. So, like, look, who's it easier for to have sex anyway, ladies? Let's start with Raina. Who's it easier to have sex, men or women?
Oh, definitely men.
It's easier for men to have sex?
Oh, yeah. But, well...
No, is it easier for me to have sex or you?
Oh, to get sex.
To get sex, yeah.
Oh, no, women, for sure.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we have way more options.
About yourself?
I would definitely also say women.
Women. Cheeks?
Women.
Women.
Yeah, women. Men get what they can get, and women get what they want.
That's why they do anything.
That, you're right.
Yeah, women.
I'd agree. Yeah, I definitely agree.
Women.
Same, women.
So look, seeing as it's easy for you guys, it's so easy for you guys to get sex. That's why when you guys give that up, your value goes down, because it's easy for you. Anything in life that's easy to attain is not respected, right? And everything that's difficult to do in life is respected. Now, is it easy for a man to go and sleep with multiple beautiful young women? No, Raina? No.
I think it is.
I definitely agree.
I think it's definitely easy for some men.
All right, shall I tell you why you lot think that, to the two ladies here? Because 80%, 90% of men to you guys are invisible. Yeah, the guy who works at Target, Starbucks, these guys that you go pick up food from, you guys don't even see these guys. Yeah, like even when you're dancing at the strip club, you don't see any of those guys. Maybe the few of the guys that you feel are attractive.
No, I don't think anyone at the club is attractive.
Exactly. that's my whole point.
But the whole point, I'm there to do my job. So I mean, I'm not even looking like sex-wise. You know what I mean? Like looking who would fit me in a relationship.
Making your money.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But majority of those guys, yeah, like whether they're in there having fun or trying to get a girl, you don't even see those guys. Maybe those guys you will turn around and say they struggle. You're only seeing the guys that you're attracted to.
Well,
that's a small percentage of men.
I also think, like, have you ever seen the videos online where like the dude will like pull up and try to beg this like girl for like some attention? She like completely like blocks him, and then he gets into like some nice ass car.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's like so into it. Staged or not, there are women that act like that. So I think 100%. If you are a flashy man then yeah, you probably do get more attention than the average individual.
Let me tell
and that's
you as
because
well.
of your money.
I agree with you, but attention, sex, yes.
We're not saying attention.
He hit the nail because look, getting attention. Look, I had a friend, for example, staying in LA, and he was using my money on going on dates with loads of dancers, yeah. And like, I don't know how he was thinking
And,
like that, because
and they think it's him with all the money.
Exactly, but he was just being used.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, forget attention, because you ladies love attention. Yeah? But how many of those guys can get sex? Do you know what I'm saying? Like he said, not.
There's definitely plenty of women that will sleep with him
It's
just for what he has, and I know a few of them. That's why.
Shall I tell you the percentages?
Yeah, you have the statistics.
We have the statistics, ladies.
Okay, I want to hear them now.
Okay, so 1 in 3 guys is either a virgin or hasn't had sex in over a year. 1 in 3 dudes. Why do you think OnlyFans is so popular? Why do you think adult content is so popular? Because the majority of guys struggle. Think of the guy who works at Target. Think of the guy who's your server at a restaurant. Yeah, these guys are struggling big time. Even plumbers, like barbers, they struggle, let alone the guys who are just working in supermarkets. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm at a position where, like, I've got options, and I even sometimes get girls trying to, like, you know, trying to flex, trying to turn up late, trying to, you know, different things. So if I'm getting treated like shit, I can only imagine like the barber's getting treated, or the plumber, or even the guy who works at Target, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? It's insane.
Right. So 1 in 3, is that news to anybody? Is that a shocker?
Is that a shocker?
Definitely a shocker.
Yeah, yeah.
Made
You
my
didn't
eyes
expect
roll.
that. Yeah. So who here does sex work apart from exotic? Anyone else? OF? No one has an OF?
Damn.
Okay.
No, but I do makeup for the adult film industry.
I was gonna say, we checked out your Instagram. It looked pretty promiscuous to me.
I have a modeling page, yes, and there's a lot of ass for sure.
Okay.
But
So no OF.
no OF. But
Okay.
you know,
So so every lady on the panel would not accept, apart from you said you would accept your man sleeping with other women then? Because you said before, no, you did. But would you? Because before you said it broke your heart. So is it like?
The thing is, I got used to it and knowing that he's coming home every night to me, and then I was like, okay, fine. Like, he's just getting whatever off because like I was medically sick, so I couldn't do anything. But I let him do whatever he wanted, because who am I to tell him what he can and can't do? I'm not his mommy. I'm
Well, you're his
partner.
woman, like,
if he doesn't listen to me, then that's his decision, and I have to respect that, whether I like it or not, because who am I to judge?
Well, I would say as long as he treated you well,
He
was
treated
a good.
me amazing.
I think
It was amazing, and the fact that he came home and he communicated and he actually respected and honored our.
So why did it end?
Honestly, it ended because of.
Oh, you did something wrong, didn't you? You fucked up.
No,
Yeah, I can
no.
see it. You fucked up, no?
I had a medical issue,
Okay.
and I don't want to put bad blood into his mouth, but he left because he quotes that it was money, but in reality, he couldn't handle my medical issues. And
He said it was because you wasn't making money, though? He
no,
blamed
him.
you?
Him.
Oh,
That
him.
He's not making enough money, but yet I know damn well he's making enough money because, oh, I have money. Okay, so is it you don't have money or you don't? Because he tells his friend that he doesn't have money, but then he tells me 5 seconds.
Yeah, but
or he
as
tells
a
his
man,
friend
you're
that
not
he
going to
has
tell
money,
your
right,
woman that
yeah.
you don't have money.
Right,
Even if
well,
you're
he
struggling,
was
you're going to tell
saying
your
that
homies.
In reality, I already knew that he didn't want me anymore.
Okay.
And it was all right because I was like, why can't you just be straight up with me? Just tell me. I don't want you because of your medical issues. I can't handle it. It's not me. Okay, fine, my friend. I gave you a good deal. You lost a good opportunity of having a good woman who did everything for you. I washed your undies. I made sure that your work clothes were prepared and folded. I got your vitamins ready. I made sure all your waters for your bag.
Okay.
You know this.
So
I
this
made
is the
sure.
thing as well, like, it's rare this happens, but you know, guys, men rarely leave women, you know that, right?
Yes.
You know, 80% of the time, it's you guys who initiate the breakups. And a lot of times, it's like the man is not the same man that you met. He starts getting too comfortable and becomes a lame-o like your ex. And not being... And that's true, though. Like, why are you laughing, Exotic?
Because the way you said it, I'm sorry.
It's true.
A lame-o like your ex. That was some shade.
I think the
But it
man
was
should be able to
facts.
provide and protect for the woman.
Wait, my question is, do you think it's... So you said you think it's okay if men cheat, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, do you think it's okay if women cheat?
No.
Why?
Shall I explain it to you?
Yeah.
Okay, so one, when we do have sex with women, yeah, we don't feel no type of way. It's like a handshake. I've literally slept with women that I don't even know their names.
I heard it's like your favorite restaurant. Like,
exactly.
Like you want to eat at Chili's one night, but then maybe you want to go to Maestro's or like In and Out.
Maybe we want Wendy's, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so the truth is we don't take we'll go to you in a sec, Cheeks. The truth is we don't take emotions into sex, yeah? If you're with a woman that you have feelings for and you've been with for years, you might have a little bit of romantic sex and feel a certain type of way then. But in general, when we fuck, we don't feel no type of emotions. A woman, on the other hand, and this is the thing, if a woman cheats, she's already getting ready to leave her man. She don't admire or respect her man. Me, I can love my woman, admire her, kill for her, provide for her, build memories, elevate her, go fuck another woman and go back to my woman and feel exactly the same. Not feel any negative emotions towards my woman, love her exactly the same. In fact, I'll probably appreciate her even more. Because I'll be like, I'll go fuck these hot girls that are not good enough to be my girl, but I'll go back to my woman every night. Let me tell you guys, when you go to any celebrities, any entrepreneurs, life is like that.
Yeah,
even
most of them do
Beyonce, for example, Beyonce lies to you guys, tells you guys irreplaceable, independent woman. However, Jay-Z's fucking a different woman every week. Meanwhile, she has to stay there and keep her mouth shut.
It's in his contract.
They don't have to stay there and keep their mouth shut. She chooses to.
Well, look, this is what it is. As a woman, she's a smart woman, Beyonce.
And her whole brand is her and her husband when it really comes down to it.
Exactly.
I mean, even the whole cheating thing, when she came out with that freaking album, I mean, like, it was, months? And then they were back together, Like, that's
let
all
me tell you another thing as well about Beyonce. She's a smart woman, so she's like, look, why would I leave the man who is the father of my children, billionaire, good-looking guy in shape, he's fairly in shape, Jay-Z. Why would I leave him to go back on the dating market? Now, do you think if Beyonce went back to the dating market, she would find it easy?
Probably.
You say probably, okay.
Yeah.
She would find the exact same situation.
Yeah, maybe the situation, but it'd definitely be easy.
I disagree with you, YungCamelToe. I'll tell you why, yeah? Why would a guy, and it's the same thing with Kim Kardashian right now, Kim K, Kardashian or Beyonce, where they've got children, they're older, yeah? When they can go date a young, beautiful woman, they don't need the money, they don't need the clout. Men don't give a fuck about clout or money. We don't care about that in you guys, yeah?
See, what I'm trying to say is when they do find a new man, he's still going to be cheating on her.
Yeah.
That's what
even an average guy,
It's going to be the same situation.
It's the same situation. Yeah. So she knows that. So she's like, I'm going to stick with my king, who I built my life with. Yeah, he might go fuck a different girl every so often, but guess what? He comes back to me. He will die for me, he'll kill for me, and that's what matters. And that's a man's loyalty. A man's loyalty is if he's on the street with you and 10 guys come up to fight or to rob you guys, attack you guys, is he gonna put his life on the line? Is he gonna provide till the end of the day for you? Yeah? Is he gonna lead you to greatness? Is he gonna teach you things and give you knowledge? It's nothing to do with our sexuality. If you guys are sitting here waiting for sexual loyalty, you're gonna be waiting a very long time. And you're gonna be disappointed. It's evident to see in the world, no?
Well, like we said, so majority of these men are making around 50K a year, like we said. So with that being said, you said the average man cheats. So why would someone want to deal with someone average, who's not making a lot, who's not providing a lot? You know what I mean? Who brings the same thing to you, to the table? Why would you want to deal with that? That's my thing. And I feel like that's what's changing in the dating scene is we were at a big point where everyone wants relationships and everyone wants normalcy and you want the loyalty and all that, and now cheating's so normalized and we're talking about how we don't give a fuck what our partners think and we're still gonna do it anyways. And I feel like that's why the dynamic in relationships have changed so much because women are now coming to the point where they're like, what do I really need a man for? And of course people could say, oh, what about your clock? You know what I mean? There's gonna come a point in time where you can't have a baby and you're gonna want a family. But
it's not even just that attraction. From the moment that you're past 25 as a woman, I'm sorry to say it, if you're single, your dating your market your value on the date market is going down and down and down.
But again, I feel like we're at a point where some women are so okay with being single and being independent in that sense, having those hyper masculine tendencies and qualities, because there's so many options. Yeah.
And you hit on the nail as well what you said before, and what I would say to that is I agree with you. A lot of women think that there is many options, the grass is greener on the other side, be independent, go live my life. But when I tend to speak to women, even friends of mine, family members, women that I've had on the show, and they're over 30, 35, they start to realize they fucked up. They're like, you know what? Like, if I could go back 10 years, like, I did have a good guy that maybe I could have took a chance on. What it is you guys, because you guys are ladies and you have your attraction, and like you said as well, Amelia, you guys hold the key to, you know, to dating. You know, like, at the end of the day, you guys decide who to date. You guys decide when we fuck, yeah? And then after that, it's the man who decides, do I want to take you seriously? So you guys hold the key to sex, we hold the key to a relationship.
That, I think what's also big is like, and I don't know if you can maybe touch on this because you said you're like a psych major, but attachment tendencies. So there's like different types of attachment qualities, and a lot of women tend to be like anxious, like they have an anxious attachment quality, where men, they have like that avoidant tendency, you know, like when things get too intense, or you know what I mean, things are too much, you guys retract, you guys, you know, move away. So I don't know if you can touch more on that.
No, I completely agree with that.
If you want to explain it, yeah.
I don't know how to explain.
Like basically, I know like.
Summer, does your man step out? No, it's completely monogamous.
I'm actually in a polyamorous relationship. So
both sides?
Yeah. Yes, I'm dating a man and a female.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 minute. Okay, so 1 sec. You're in a serious relationship with one male and one female.
Correct.
But are you allowed to sleep outside that?
Yes, I can go back to them. As long as I go back to them, I can do that.
And you're allowed to sleep with other men as well?
Yes.
Okay. This is where I don't disagree. I'm gonna have to disagree, and I'll tell you why. Yeah.
Okay.
We had 2 poly girls on the last show, and they got really emotional about it. They walked off. But this is the truth. Yeah. I don't believe. And let me know, YungCamelToe, if I'm wrong here, yeah? I don't believe a man can really respect and love a woman and have her sleeping with other men.
Oh.
Yeah, like
I
if I think of my woman, like, you know, and I think of her being fucked by another dude, the amount of disgust that comes in my mind is like, and this is why I say, you guys said the difference between men and women, yeah? When a man cheats on a woman, you guys don't get disgust.
I do.
No, you guys get angry and you guys get upset. Yeah, the same feeling we get with you guys cheating. Yeah? The same feeling that we get is the same feeling. Think about now, the guy you're dating doing gay porn. Oh shit, I said that.
That's a lot. That's a whole fucking lot.
Look, think of your guy doing gay adult content. Yeah, does that disgust you? The guy you're dating right now. Be honest with me.
I mean, if you're
dating, but like say you was dating a guy and you found out.
I'd be disgusted. Yes.
You'd be disgusted.
I would be pissed off.
If it's a job, no.
More disgusted.
If it's a job, no.
Well,
I'll be more disgusted by you if you're cheating on me for free than if you're getting paid and it's a job and it's paying our bills. That's how I feel.
So you would date a gay adult actor?
Yeah, not a gay adult actor, but yeah, maybe a straight one. Yeah.
Straight one. Yeah. That's what I'm
but
saying.
I'm like, that's just my thing.
We're not all straight women. Yeah, like imagine your man doing gay stuff on video. A lot of women, like you pulled a face, a lot of women are disgusted by it because that's the first thought that comes to your mind. And it's the same when we think about our woman with another man.
But that's stigma, you know? That's stigma, though.
No, it's natural. It's biological. We don't like, men are territorial.
No, I'm saying the idea of us getting disgusted when we hear that, you know?
Yeah, I think that's biological as well. You don't want your man doing like you know, like I don't have nothing towards gay people. We have gay people working.
No, yeah, no, I get you.
But it's nothing to do. But it's just the fact of a feeling with a straight woman thinks about her man doing gay stuff that she gets disgusted.
I think that I just feel the same way, like about my man cheating on me regardless. Like I've been in a relationship, and when I was cheated on, I know I tried to stay in the relationship, but even then I was withholding sex because I was at the point where I was like, I don't even want you to fuck me. I'd rather you go fuck somebody else at this point. And that's when it's like, you just have to come to the point where like, are we gonna keep going through this and I'm just gonna, you know, be upset this whole time and you're gonna fucking suffer too? Or am I gonna leave and go find someone else? Yeah.
Cheeks, let's go over to you. You had a point as well.
Okay, well, thank you. Your question was, will we be okay with our man cheating, right?
Yeah, because your man as well makes 150K a year, so I would say he has the right to, honestly.
Honestly, I have 13 brothers. I have no sisters, okay? So I've seen every BS and every excuse and every lie and how quick who's gotten caught and who hasn't, okay? So I've seen it all. No woman righteously is gonna be okay with their man cheating. Now, and I don't mean this in no disrespect, but I'm not sorry for saying it. If you believe your man's gonna be 100% faithful, you're fooling yourself.
Go back to Disney.
Every man cheats. Every man, gay, straight, bisexual, whatever you want to call it, every man cheats.
Yeah.
Only difference is women, when they're loyal and they're the righteous ones because they don't just love with their physical, they love with their whole heart and soul. Those are the ones that stay loyal, and no matter how bad the relationship is, until she gets tired of being tired, will she step out. And that's leaving, not even to cheat.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Because no woman's gonna cheat on her man, no matter how bad of a cheating or what, even abusive ones, they won't leave.
And ladies, we're not telling you here to like handle abuse. I think if a man's abusive in a relationship, you should just pick up and leave.
Yeah, but there's women that don't leave.
We've come to a day and age where we don't battle through relationships. We don't work on it.
You don't need to.
Yeah, and there's women that won't leave, but yet they won't go cheat either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I
then
hate to
there's
say
the
it,
ones.
That's me right there.
But there's the ones that.
That's how a woman should be.
They say they claim. I'm gonna say they claim, because a woman that really 100% loves with their whole loyal heart is not gonna cheat. And the ones that do is because they're just there for companionship, straight up. So no woman's gonna be okay with their man cheating. Is there gonna be a man that's gonna be 100% faithful? Not even in prison are they faithful. Just saying. I'll leave it at that. Exactly.
But look, the truth is, look, I tell ladies, look, is there a chance of finding a monogamous man? There is a small amount, of monogamous men. The men that I've met who are into the monogamy stuff, it's like really Christian, like Bible bashers.
Or they're asexual.
Or you're not gonna find them in LA.
That.
Yeah,
What's that?
you're not gonna find them in LA.
Any big cities.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's all small. It's a small town mindset.
To the suburbs or somewhere like
exactly that. And even then, it's only because of options, right? Because if a beautiful like blonde girl with a big ass come along, like to that guy who's monogamous in the middle of nowhere, is he really? And she says, let's go for a quickie around the corner. Is he gonna say no? Let's be honest.
He might though, because I feel like also cheating is like such an ingrained thing. Like you learn cheating from someone, you learn everything from someone. So I feel like when you grow up, even like childhood plays a big role into this, and what you accept and
but I don't
don't
think
accept
men
in a
learn cheating.
relationship.
I think men are designed to like multiple women.
Sexually attracted. But I think acting on those like emotions, that's what I'm more speaking on. You know what I
Break
mean?
it down like this. Okay, your man goes to Colombia for 2 weeks with his homeboys. What do you think he's about to be doing?
Well, I'm going to Colombia with him soon. We both knocking bitches. So I mean, it's really not like that.
Hey, but he's not.
He don't even want to cheat because he got everything right at home. Like I bring it.
That's fair enough.
You gonna knock with him though?
Yeah, but that's because I like women. There's not many women that like that. You know what I mean?
No, but if he turns around to you and says exotic, that's fair. Like I don't mind you joining the funds from time to time, but sometimes there's gonna be a hot bitch who doesn't want you involved.
So the dude that I'm involved with right now, he has told me multiple times that he don't even got time to cheat. And we're open. Like we started like fuck buddies. You know what I mean? I knew he was fucking around. I was doing my own thing. But he say all the time, I don't even got time to cheat because you keep me busy. So I mean, I think like you said, it's about where your man's at, how you take care of him.
Also, you do understand that men say what women want to hear as well.
Yeah,
right?
but you know what the fuck's going on and when it's going on. You know how to read a motherfucker after years of being with them. Y'all are pretty easy.
I think guys are good at hiding cheating.
So I mean,
y'all are not good. I definitely think women are much better at hiding cheating.
Nah, we slick.
Nah.
You had to be
like
slick.
she said, if a man is doing what he's
I-
supposed to be doing, and a woman is in love with this man, she's not cheating, and
Exactly
she's not
that.
doing all that. She knows through her intuition what this man is doing. So, yes.
Can I add something?
No, women have great intuition. They do.
They really do.
However, like intuition or not, I'm gonna tell you that majority of guys are gonna want to sleep with other women. So, like Exotic said, is it better just to like not accept it and keep hitting your head against the wall, trying to find that minute amount that might not ever exist for you guys, or is it better just to accept it and say, you know what? I understand how men are. I'm just gonna go outside and get myself the greatest man possible.
If I can put something out there,
Go ahead.
my parents have been married for 50 years, and my dad had a relationship with a woman, and my mom allowed it because she knew that men weren't loyal. So she said, okay, well, what am I going to do about it? Cry about it because he's telling me, asking me. I give him permission to do whatever he wants because who am I, as well as I got that personality, to judge a man? He's going to do what he wants at the end of the day. What am I going to do, cry? No. I'm going to accept it and move on. If he wants to be with me and comes home to me, then fine. Men have needs and they just need to have it. Whether women like it or not, they have to accept it. And no offense to anybody or whatsoever, but men need to get off. That's one of their first things, and we have to accept that. And if they're
We're
not
dogs, man.
We don't have to accept it though.
We're dogs, like, you know. I think what my average friends think, like, smash, yeah? They will smash anything.
And wait,
Okay, but wait,
that part
still be
literally
married.
You just said earlier that we're the prize. That men
No,
men
you're
have
not
to
the
get
prize.
women. Yes, you said that.
Wait. Let me finish.
Ladies, just because one minute, I'll go to you in a sec. Just because we caught you, yeah, and we come and pursue you, does not make you the prize.
But you said.
One minute, let me finish. Because when I asked you guys what you guys are looking for, it was inevitable that all of you guys are looking for a guy who's more financially free than you, or at least level. A guy who's taller than you. You know, you guys wanted an ambitious guy, fun. So like, you guys were looking for a superior man. So if you guys are looking for a superior man, does that not make the man the prize? One. Two, also, what's more rare, girls? A 5% man, 10% man that we're talking about right here, or a beautiful girl? What's more rare? What's more rare? Tell me.
Just going off of what you said earlier about how like we're like when we give up sex, like it makes us less valuable because again like we have to reject dudes more than we can accept. You know what I mean?
Correct, yeah.
And more than you guys would probably have to reject girls.
We don't reject.
Exactly. Well, but that's because they come to you, right? But that's because they come to you. So that's my point with that. Like, how would?
And it says,
what's the reverse situation?
Like then how would we not be the prize if we're the ones coming to you and you're accepting us?
Because who's more rare? Me
and we're
or
rejecting you?
Who's more rare, me or you, Exotic?
I mean, I guess you, but that still doesn't make sense because
by default, whoever's more rare is more valuable because
cheat?
Huh?
But why if you cheat?
Why is cheating make you not a prize?
It's not cheating.
It doesn't make you a prize. If you cheat.
Emilia, I don't cheat.
I never said you.
I tell women from the very get-go, from the moment I meet them, exactly how I am. They have the choice there and then whether
that's good.
Yeah.
I feel like more men should be like that because women need to decide if they want to stay or if they want to.
I agree with you. And look, do I lose some women from doing that? Of course
Possibly,
I do.
yes.
But I don't care because I'd rather live my
But
truth
you're
and be
honest.
honest.
Right.
I don't want to ever the woman turn around in like 2-3 weeks, a month, 3 months and turn around and say, what about that girl? No,
It's
I
gonna
told
hurt her
you.
more if she finds out later.
Exactly. It's the analogy I use all the time. Like, say right now with Sarah, if I said to Sarah, brace, I'm gonna just tap you in your stomach, yeah? Or I just went like that without me telling her. She's gonna feel more the time that she's not expecting it because I haven't told her.
Yeah.
It's better for me to tell her, let her know how I am. She can make her decision and go from there. But the truth is, majority of women can't handle the truth. Like you guys out here, I'm telling you guys about if you had a man who's idealistic, told you guys how it was, and majority of you guys have turned around and said, nah, hell no. Now, that's the reason why men lie, because majority of women are not willing to accept the truth.
I can agree with that. The man I was dating exactly said the same thing he's saying as we speak. Men are dogs. They need to get off. We need to realize that it is. So it's either we approve it or don't, or cry about it and weep and what. Yes, it hurts. It hurts. If you want just one person, but not every guy's like that.
It's not Disney, ladies. I know Disney sold you guys a dream, but it doesn't work like that. Raina, let's go with you, and then we'll go to Sandy.
I literally was in a relationship with a man for 8 years, all of my adult life, had a kid. I didn't necessarily want to get married, so like I followed the path of the wise. You know, while I was pregnant, I found out he was into trans women. And that's something, you know, I had no control over. You know, he was a black man who grew up in South Central.
He's a black man from South Central.
Yeah, and he never got to explore his sexuality. So I was understanding to a certain, like, aspect, but I was like, do I really want to be in a relationship with a man who doesn't know himself?
Yeah.
You know, after 8 years, you know, who I thought, like, I was spending the rest of my life with.
Yeah.
So if he would have told you straight up he likes trans,
I would have been fine.
You would have been fine?
I would have been fine. But, like, for somebody who's unsure in who they are, and at the point we were in, at that relationship, we were 6 years in.
Yeah, but you do realize that majority of women would not have been fine with that. That's
Of
probably why he lied
course.
to you, yeah.
No,
I'm not saying it's right for him to lie. Like, I don't think lying's ever okay, you know?
Yeah, no, he was super homophobic when I met him. But that was just the culture he grew up in.
Right.
He didn't get a chance to, like,
he was
learn
down low.
queer love.
Yeah, he was
like,
down. He was down.
I was born and raised in Long Beach, you know? Like, I was born with and raised in, like, love. He wasn't grown up in that environment. And so, like, I introduced him to, like, my first gay friends. You know, and then 6 years later, he's, like,
You turned him
figuring out
gay?
himself.
You turning gay?
Hey, let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest, okay? If you are, no judgment. We still love you no matter what.
No, his wife is trans with
he's got a wife now?
Oh, he's
he
married.
has a wife who had a sex change, and I'm like, that shit must be amazing because it's built for a man. You know, like, that's what I was thinking.
I never thought about that.
I mean, it is literally custom built to please a man. Like, it doesn't have any other function. But, you know, I love his wife, and we have a great relationship, but yeah.
Questions.
Okay, so, yeah, let's get back to the questions.
Yeah.
So, and, Exotic, did I answer your question about the prize, though, yeah?
I guess.
Because look, like I'm just gonna say, like, there's a beautiful girl turning 21 every single day. I know all men have different preferences. You know, some men might like Latinas, white girls, black girls, all different. However, there is beautiful girls, young girls, all that turning 21 every single day. Within the kind of guy you guys are looking for, especially yourself, you know, like, it's gonna be rarer. You know.
guess.
So, okay, so ladies, biggest turn off in a man. Actually, no, before we go off to that one, I want you ladies to tell me your worst ever date you've ever been on.
Oh.
And let's start off with Raina again, we'll go around. Think of this one.
I know of this one.
I mean,
Raina.
like, I don't, like, give white dudes the chance. Like,
White dudes, yeah.
usually.
Okay.
And so this one time I did, and we went to, like, some random bar in Anaheim, and there was, like, a diverse crowd, and he was like, this is not my scene. And I was like,
So
what
in
do
other
you
words,
mean?
he was a white guy and you went to a bar which was full of black people?
More like Hispanic people, yeah.
Oh,
for
okay.
sure.
He didn't like the Mexicans.
Yeah, and he was like, this is not my scene. I was like, do you need to leave? And he was like, yeah.
Are you Hispanic?
I'm Chilean, yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
yeah,
Chilean
you're
and
Latin,
Creole.
okay.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, let's go to Denny's and let me leave. Like, that's it. Like.
Okay, that was the worst date. How about yourself, Milan?
When I was, I don't know, this is like so long ago, but like he asked me out like last minute, and I was like, you know what, I'll be spontaneous. Why not? So we go. We challenge each other in pool. So we went and played pool.
Yeah.
I lost, and he just kept shitting on me the whole night. He was like, "Wow, you fucking suck. Like, you're trash. You're garbage. Like, I thought you said you were good."
You really took it serious?
And then, yes, and then.
And you let him live after this?
Right.
No, it gets worse. So then.
I thought he was using it as role play. You know,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
trying to tease a girl.
Like, how's she gonna fight back?
And then there were some other pro like pool players there. So then, like, halfway through our game, he just started watching them instead, and then fully walked away. And I was just sitting there like, what? And then had the audacity to come back to the table, smack my ass, and say, "All right, let's go fuck in the car."
Oh,
I'm
my
like,
God.
no, take me home now. And then I blocked him immediately. It was
That's
great.
crazy. That was here in LA?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
And
Yeah.
this man was drunk. Like, was he on drugs? Or
He
how-
was completely sober as a camp counselor and picked me up in his camp counselor vehicle by the way. I was like, wow, that's
the YMCA.
Yeah, YMCA, baby. I was like,
So the
wow.
red flags were coming from the beginning.
Oh,
You should have
yeah.
seen them, yeah.
As soon as I stepped in the car, I said, I made a mistake. I need to turn around. Too late.
Okay, Cheeks, let's take it back before you go with your
I
man.
never really had a bad date. I wasn't a big dater back then.
Okay.
I've always been in long relationships, so it's like I wasn't big on the dating.
Okay, fair enough. About yourself, Amigo.
I haven't really had too many, but I went on a date to a restaurant, and we decided to sit at the bar. And he wanted to watch the game. He barely wanted to talk, and he was talking to the bartender more than he was talking to me. So I started flirting with the bartender. You know, I got a couple free drinks. So it was nice.
Nice. I thought he was going to say you got his number. Okay, so a boring date that wasn't too interested.
Yeah.
Okay, what about yourself, Summer? Before your fella.
Honestly, I've always
bad
been
dates?
no, not really. Just been always in long relationships. So I mean, they've had terrible dates in themselves, but
Okay.
not really.
What about if your boyfriend ever turned around to you? I know it's random now, I'm just saying that. But what about if your boyfriend ever turned around to you and said, like, you know what, I don't want you sleeping with other dudes no more. You can sleep with other girls. What would you say to that?
That's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't. That's fine. I haven't really.
Do you think maybe he might want that and he doesn't say it just in case he might lose you?
Maybe.
Maybe you should ask him.
All right, yeah.
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 Bro, I might save you right here, bro.
She
You don't
seems
want to
very
fucking up,
easygoing.
dude. Come on, bro.
She's very easy
You're
going.
pretty submissive.
It's just like
You're like
laying
fresh
back.
from Italy, village or something. A village in Italy. Okay, exotic.
That's rare.
I really don't have one that like stands out, like that clicks at the top of my mind. But one from this year, I'm big on like dodging dudes. Like if I like you, even if I like you, like I'm hard to get. You gonna really have to try, and like pressure me to get me on a date. So we finally go on a date, and the whole time this dude was just talking about himself, like, and it just got to the point where I was like annoyed, so I shut the fuck up. And then he had asked me one question, and then somehow it turned back to him. But it was all about some girl too, like one of his like old friends that he had lended money to. Yeah, that like I guess didn't pay him back, and he was all upset over it. But I was like, yeah, this is not therapy, dude. I just blocked him right after. Yeah, that was it.
That's the worst.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, don't go on a date and start talking about another girl owing you money and all this shit. Come on, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, literally.
That's why majority of you guys are suckers. Don't get no pussy, man. You guys
Literally, you tried for a month for nothing.
Yeah, you know, a month.
Yeah, it was a month or two that we were like talking. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, I got the good.
Wait, he
ready
talked to
go.
you for 2 months before
Over text.
going on
Yeah.
Before going on a
Strictly
date.
over text. We never
That's crazy.
FaceTime, nothing. Yeah. I told you I'm hard to get.
Is that usual? Is that usual? Like a month to 2 months?
yeah. Oh, even the guy I'm like, it's complicated.
We're gonna
with right
find
now.
out how hard you are to get.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we're gonna go over to that
We were
question.
talking for like a month or two.
And like it's always been like that, or did something happen?
Yeah,
that
it's
put you
always.
over?
I just get super avoidant. Like when I don't know. I just like. I think it's the trust issues. You know. I just don't want to open up to somebody else. Go through the same bullshit. But yeah.
Okay. Okay. Next.
To be honest, I have not been on a. I mean, I've been on a date, but I haven't had any bad dates.
No bad dates, Vanessa. No one.
Listen, I'm 34 years old. I've never.
That's what I'm saying. Not one bad date.
Listen, I've been on dates. They've been good dates. I've never been in love.
Never been
Ever.
in love.
No, I've been married, but I was married because I had kids.
1 minute. You was married but not in love?
Yes.
That's crazy.
And I think that's why
Yeah, you
it's
do it for the
so.
babies.
Yeah, I think that's why it's. I am the way I am. Like like a lot of my friends will tell me that I should have been a man because I do not catch feelings. It's really hard for me to catch feelings. I've been sleeping with the same guy for 8 months. Best friends, like
Nothing.
I wouldn't give a fuck if he. You know what I mean?
You
Like,
don't mind me asking, have you had a promiscuous past? Did you fuck like a dude as well? Like, did you go around fucking multiple dudes?
I mean, not multiple. It's been like the same two for the past 6 years.
Okay, so that's not bad.
No, like I.
The only reason I said that, only reason I asked is because in my experience, the more guys a girl fucks, the more harder it is to pair bond after that. So that's
Like
the
I
reason
can
asked.
literally fuck the shit out of you and not talk to you for the rest of my fucking life. That's how easy it is for me to walk away.
Yeah, okay. That's crazy.
So I mean, like I've been on dates,
Yeah, yeah.
good dates, but that's just that's my life. Like,
And you would prefer to be that way. Like you like having that situation.
you know what? I think it's because my life is so hectic. Like I said, I work 6 days a week. I'm a full-time student. I have 3 kids of my own. I don't have time for bullshit. So when I sense the bullshit right away, I'm gone. Like eventually, I mean, like I said, I'm 34 years old. I want that.
You want love.
I want that.
Yeah.
But I guess I don't know what that is. In today, like it's very rare to find, like, people lie about the stupidest shit.
I think love. I think if you just out there looking for love, it's not realistic, right? Because if you're just looking for love, you're just looking for chemistry off the get-go. I think what's more important in 2023 is us going for requirements and preferences. Because a lot of people go off chemistry. You meet that dude, you're like, oh yeah, it's all great, and then 2 months down the line, he could not be making the money, he could not be like, could be hyper emotional, could not be competent, and then you're like, oh fuck, I wasted the last 2 months of my time and I fucked him. Big double.
Because that's the thing,
So,
like, I've met someone that my mom told me, like, you need to make this work.
oh, she saw a good man when you did
But
that.
I'm really big on sex. So if that's not there,
Yeah.
I can't.
You
like,
dubbed him?
You sound like a man. For real.
I was just about to say that.
Like, my mom's like, you gotta teach them. I'm like, we're fucking 34 years old. Like, you should know this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't got time to be teaching you. So that is something that will push me away. And I'll be like, I'm just gonna go back to where I was,
Ladies,
you know?
before I go to Sarah as well, is there anyone on the panel who would like to teach a man?
Oh, for sure. I'm
So
definitely.
you don't mind teaching a man, right?
I feel like there's certain things you can teach him, but certain things he already got to know.
Yeah.
I agree
Okay.
with that.
And you said you don't mind teaching?
Yeah.
Oh, you're 21. You don't
I'm
know.
so
man. Yeah.
please. You say that. I'm not gonna lie. I was like super young though in a relationship with like old ass dudes. Like it was
You
like
had to teach him
grooming
stuff?
No, but it was like grooming type shit. So I feel like I just grew up really fast. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I have a lot of experience in that sense.
Okay.
So.
Grooming or coaching?
No, grooming.
Because
Yeah.
there's a big difference.
No, I was like 17 and he was like
word grooming
26.
gets the word grooming gets thrown around a lot.
No, no, I was underage.
I think an older man molding and coaching a woman is absolutely fine. And if you look at the most successful relationships, even if you look at Jay-Z and Beyonce, I'm not saying that's right, but a majority of the successful relationships are a guy who's successful and he goes for a young woman who hasn't been through the streets, you know?
So I read something that said.
She said she was underage.
Oh, I just said it sounds statutory.
She did say she was
Yeah, I was 17 and he was 26. Like he would literally pick me up from high school. Like this man knew.
What's that? Tell me.
I was 17 and he was 26.
Yeah.
Like
Well, that's
he
not
knew.
legal.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
point. It was very
But if you was
Grooming.
if you was 18 and he was 26, would there be something wrong with that?
I think there definitely would be an issue with it. Maybe not legally because of my age, but I mean, I can't even buy a drink. We like, I'm thinking about college, and you're thinking about
Yeah.
kids. Like, we're in two different pages.
That's
of the
the
same
problem,
book.
though.
So,
You should at 18 to 23 is the age you should be thinking about kids.
I guess. I mean, when you look at it from that stance, the thing
Your
is, like,
body
marriage
even
is.
is telling you that.
But marriage is. I mean, not really. My mother was born at like my grandmother was 41 when she had my mom. So I
But
mean.
that's a minority, right? Very rare.
I mean, I guess not
Very
in
rare to
today's
have a
day
child at
and age.
41.
My cousin's 35 having a baby, so I mean, it's not always the abnormal thing to do.
It's not favored anymore.
It's
I feel like.
It's definitely not. But
to have a
also,
child.
No. At a young age.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The truth is, I think society has told women, you guys, to go after your career,
Yeah.
work on yourself, become independent,
Yeah.
and eventually a man's going to take you. But unfortunately for you girls, society's lied to you guys. Because if you go and follow your career, let's be honest, a woman who follows her career, goes to college, university, studies, comes out, gets that job, goes up the ranks of that job. By that time, she's 28. Now, a woman who's 28, we've already said the woman's prime is 18 to 23. This is facts. You can go and look at the statistics. All men from 18 to 60 all voted. At what age do they find women the most attractive? And it's 18 to 23. So knowing that, it's either, in my head, you're either going to choose your career or you're going to choose a family. Now, for a woman, is your career going to fulfill you, or is the family going to fulfill you?
The thing is too, like, marriage is such an old construct, and that I think that ties like really into family, because that's usually what comes next. You get married, you have kids, or vice versa.
Yeah.
And with that being said, like, when marriage was formed, like, women were dying at like 21, 23. We were having kids at like 16. So with that being said, it's like now you're expected to spend the next 80 years with somebody, 60 years with somebody. So I mean, I just don't think that's realistic anymore. Even like.
Well, the way things have become now, that like you can see the numbers. There's not going to be no partnerships. Children are on the decline. Families on the decline.
Yeah.
Divorce is on the rise. Relationships are a mess, and I think it's because men are not honest to women. Like majority, like we said, majority of men lie. Majority of men are losers these days as well.
They are.
They're not protectors. They're not providers. They don't work on themselves. They take too many drugs. They play video games all day, and that's not attractive for a woman. But at the same time, you like a lot of you ladies said you expected chivalry, but I would actually say in 2023, no woman deserves chivalry unless she earns chivalry. Yeah. Because if you go out and give chivalry to any woman in 2023, you're going to be.
I agree with that, and to a
at.
certain extent, I agree with that to a certain extent.
My last relationship, I was informed that most guys, pick and choose who they give the chivalry to now, because not all the women appreciate it. So.
Or deserve it. It's not just appreciate.
He just said appreciate
no,
it.
because if I go out there and I'm speaking to a girl who does OF, for example, she don't deserve my chivalry. I'm not gonna speak to her or give her flowers or speak to her in a type of respect where I'm taking her out on a date. It's gonna be, do you want to come to my house to smash?
So in that moment, you're choosing not to give it to her, right?
Yeah, but based on her value.
Because it's what you value.
Your perceived.
No, it's not. No, it's what she's valued on the market.
You
It's
don't value
not.
her because she does OnlyFans,
Yeah,
right?
but that's majority of men.
So
A majority of men devalue women who do OnlyFans.
So majority of sex workers, we know that. It's like we understand
know
it. Like
that.
even
You're
being a
realistic.
dancer, like I know that no man is gonna give me exactly what I want in a relationship right now. With me being a dancer, with me doing what I do, and knowing that.
Do you do OF?
Yeah, I do. I don't run it consistently. I dance like as my main income. But with that being said, there's also plenty of men that even when I get out of this industry, they still won't like that idea. And that's okay. They're entitled to that. Do I want somebody? You know, do I want to be with somebody that doesn't understand that or doesn't respect me because of that? No, fuck no.
But you say that, but the men that you want are not gonna have that. That's the problem.
That's not necessarily true though.
There's
There's two sides to each, you know what I mean? Like we could say all women are hoes and then there's always gonna be the one woman that isn't. You know what I mean? So I mean, I get what you're saying. Maybe majority, but not all of them. I don't think.
The thing is, look, you guys represent us, right? So the last thing we want to do is be walking down the street with you guys or going to an event with you guys and people are talking around saying, oh, I fucked his girl or his girl's a hoe, you can go see her for $10.99 on OF. That's an example. You are a representation of your man. So we care about we care about your past. Like you guys care about a man's future, men care about a woman's past. You know?
There's plenty of women that are like even influential or in big positions and they were dancers though. I mean, fucking Lady Gaga was a dancer. She's had plenty of consistent relationships, whether they were good or bad.
None of them are successful. Even Kim K.
I mean, I guess you could say that.
Like even Kim K was saying
the guys
before.
not gonna take them serious. That's the thing. Like,
No, that's not true though.
It is true.
That is not true.
Darling, I'm telling you, true.
Can I just
women
say
need to
something?
women need to stop confusing sexual attention for relationship attention. Just because, and you can go next. Just because, a man is showing you attention and wants to go on a date with you, does not mean that he wants to take you seriously. It's the same way attracting a man and retaining a man is two different things. Women these days, you guys know how to attract a man, of course. Do your makeup, make sure you look fresh, make sure your ass is looking big. But do you know how to retain a man? I would say majority of women do not know how to retain a man. But Sarah, but did Raina, you had something to say before that? Go ahead, Raina.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got.
All right, go to Sarah and then we'll go back to you.
So worst dates ever?
Worst dates ever, yeah, that's it. Oh, you got a story for this one, I can tell.
Oh my God.
She's been smiling the whole way. She's been waiting for this one.
So,
you want to say his full name? No, I'm joking.
He's trying to get her
So at the time I had a POS, if everybody knows what a POS
What is that? No.
A Altima shitmobile.
What's that?
An Altima Nissan shitmobile. It was an Altima. It was a Nissan Altima 2.5.
It's a car.
Oh, it's a car. Okay, a shit car.
Oh,
okay.
I thought
You know you have to dumb it down
Okay,
a little
okay.
bit.
Okay,
Dumb it
basically
down,
it's a car. It's a car.
Normally we have to dumb it down for women.
So I was
really?
borrowing my mom's car, which is a 2022 Mercedes, whatever. It was very nice sedan. Oof. Whew. My dad did good. Anyway, besides the point, I was borrowing my mom's car, and the guy comes up and he's like, "Oh, you're rich, huh? Yeah. Oh my fucking God, you're paying for dinner." And I was like, I don't know. Okay, what the fuck? Like, I was like, the way how he came at it was just like, you know. And then we sat down and everything, and we talked, but the whole entire time, it was like looking at my boobs, and I was like, my eyes are up here, buddy. My eyes are up here, and I didn't have a revealing like thing, so it's like I had a turtleneck on. I was very appropriate and everything, and I loved my date. But the problem is, it was like the person who I was with didn't. But the
He was talking
food
to your
and
chest?
everything.
He was
Yeah,
just
just
talking to
oh
your
my
chest?
God, like my eyes are up here, buddy, and I'm very vocal. That's the thing. So as we're talking and whatever, and then he pays the bill and he gets in, and he's like, "Oh, I'm a flight attendant, and, you know, I'm not from here, I'm from Georgia." And I was trying to get a little bit more info about him and trying to see his interest and everything else. But the whole entire time, like I said, chest. So finally I said, because I was uncomfortable, I was like, my eyes are up here, buddy, like, come on. And as I gave him a second chance, and I took him to my favorite place, which is the beach. And I was just like, you know, talking to him or whatever, and all he could talk about is something else that was not like in the same subject. So it was like he couldn't carry a conversation, which kind of like, you know, like, okay. But I didn't judge him for it, because I was like, okay, maybe he can't carry a conversation, maybe I can help him with that. It's okay, you know, no problem, my friend, I'll help you. But then we started to go home, because I was like, okay, I'm getting annoyed with you, because, like, you know, things just weren't right with him. So as I'm dropping him off, he's like, "What? You're not gonna fuck me? You're gonna literally like, excuse me."
And do you? No, it's okay. You can say fuck me. But
okay.
Did you pay for the date in the end?
Yes.
You paid for the date fully, yeah?
No. He paid.
Oh, he paid because he asked you at the beginning.
I put him in my mom's car and we were driving. Oh,
but he paid for the date in the end. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Which was very nice of him, and I said thank you for dinner tonight.
Okay. I'm not saying he had the right to sex. I just wanted to get the details right.
He paid, but the only problem is I forgot to say what he said as he's getting in the Mercedes. He's like, "Wow, my God." So this is not your Mercedes? No, I'm borrowing the car from my mom. She's being very nice to me to let me, have this and trust me. So he was just like, "How old is your mom? Is she single?" And I was like, "Oh, well, my mom's loyal to my dad, so nice try. And don't talk about my mom like that. That's my mother. Like, have some respect."
And he didn't smash either.
Oh, no. God, no. Ha!
Okay, so
that guy's not going to smash. I'm going to tell you right now, for a fact. I'm going to tell you.
Be quick, because
it's
that story was a while.
Wait, it's going to be quick. I'm a very respectful woman. There is no chance that a man's going to get me the first time. Like, I just met you. I want to talk to you. I want to get to
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap. I was meant to put. You never slept with a guy.
Wait, I have a question for the guys.
I never said I never did.
Okay, so there is been
I would never now.
As
saying, I want someone who's going to respect me and love me. And I'm honestly okay with the fact that if he comes home to me every night, then fine. Have another woman, but on the side. But at the same time, you're my man. And if you're my man, that's what I want. And it's kind of the same relationship what my parents have, where he has whatever he wants, but he comes home every night to my mother and takes care of her and makes sure that she's well and kisses her and makes her feel like a queen.
Okay, Nick, let's get on. Raina, what's the longest you've ever made a guy wait?
Honestly, recently, was 5 dates. But honestly, I was in my fuck girl phase right away after my kid's dad. We were together for 8 years. And I was like, I didn't get into a relationship until 3 years later. So it didn't matter what the guy brought to the table. There were plenty of guys. And so I do think that the women have control over, to a certain extent, no matter what the guy brings to the table. Because I saw anything from, army guys, engineers, to, your local manager.
Yeah, but you guys take the pick. You guys pick the men.
Yeah. And, I mean, now it's quite a bit different. I think men know that they have to bring more to the table.
Okay. I would say this day and age as well, men, especially average men, expect women to bring more to the table as well, right?
Absolutely.
Going 50-50 on a date or something like that.
Absolutely.
For example. Would you be down doing 50-50 on a date?
Oh, yeah. The last guy I dated, I mean, he was much younger than me, but, he technically made more than me, and we went 50-50 for everything. But I, understood where he was coming from.
Yeah.
Whereas the guy I'm dating now is 36, and so he's more established.
Okay, you said the guy you're dating. Okay, you're currently dating. Okay. Mm-hmm. How about you, Milan? What's the longest you've ever made a guy wait?
Honestly, I can't remember. If I'm being honest, I would say, if you got it like that, you really turning me on, and
it happens quick.
It happens quick. I won't lie, but it's very rare.
At least we've got one on this person.
I like sex, so.
Cheeks, about yourself. What's the longest you've ever made a guy wait, and was it your current guy?
My current guy, it was almost 5 months.
Oh damn! 5 months?
No hands.
Making 150K? You better be fucking other pussy now.
He wasn't making 150K at the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you built him up as well. You helped him. Okay. Mm-hmm. How about yourself, Amelia? What's the longest you've ever made a man wait? So ain't no goddamn 5 months, so is it?
Yeah.
7
months?
Yeah.
Damn.
That was actually a really good relationship too.
Was that the most successful one, would you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you've seen the patterns here.
I mean,
was you making way?
Man,
or long distance?
No, he moved here from Georgia, and he was messaging me the whole time, and I was like, "Oh, you're here, I guess, And he was like, "We should meet," and he asked me to be his girlfriend that night that we met, and I said yes because I was very attracted to him. But I still made him wait 7 months. I didn't touch him, nothing. We were getting to know each other.
Do you think he waited?
Huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah, he didn't want to do anything either. We were getting to know each other and actually enjoying.
Was he attractive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How tall?
Y'all gonna be mad at me.
What?
He was 5'7".
Bro, you said, Amelia, you said 6 foot.
I know what I said, but that's why I said.
Our short kings are loyal.
They are loyal.
How much was he making?
How much was he making?
He was making a lot. He was making
I can tell by them eyes, it was good money.
yeah, I think it was like 80.
80, okay.
Yeah.
And was he black, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, he was light skinned.
Bro, he was light skinned. You think he wasn't fucking other bitches?
No, he wasn't.
Yeah. Wow, she crazy, bro.
Hey, he's slick though. He was slick.
What kind of
Slick.
I know what kind of hold I had on that man.
Okay, look, you can have that golden vagina. I'm telling you, you're still gonna want something else. Okay, how about yourself, Summer? What's the longest you've made a woman or a man wait? Why are you laughing? That's been
like
long or it's been extra long?
She's never made them.
No, probably like a day.
A day,
I don't give a shit. I'm like, let's
3
go.
hours.
That the poly society going crazy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, exotic.
I don't know, probably like a month. Maybe like meeting them, like if I met them, maybe
But don't like.
3 or 4
There's
times.
been a guy first time either.
Huh?
There's never been a guy. Ladies, I'm gonna ask you this as well when we go around. No.
The dude I'm with right now, we fucked the first night we met.
Okay,
But we were talking again for like a month, so I mean.
Okay, at least you're
First
honest.
time y'all got together.
Yeah, it was
Fireworks.
on go, yeah.
Okay. Vanessa, how about yourself? What's the longest? You're like a dude, bro.
Yeah, I'm like the, I don't know, like the fucking minute we met. I mean, like, yeah, like the end of the day, shit. Like, I knew what I wanted. It's I know what I want when I want it, so give it to me.
Yes. Okay. Miss Traditional from Romania, tell us, what's the longest?
Buna.
Don't lie as well.
2 days.
2 days. Ah, that's not. Okay, I'll expect longer than
That's
that.
solid. That's solid.
Okay.
2 days. I usually, if the guy calls me the second time and we have a really good date, let's have some fun.
Okay, cool. Okay, ladies, does body count matter for women? Oh, actually, let's ask both. Does body count matter for women and men? Let's go ahead with Raina.
I think you kind of have to lie to guys. Honestly, like, because they will judge the moment you hit over 20. And it's LA. But, like, guys, it doesn't necessarily matter. Because I'm like, the more experienced you are, the more you know how to fuck.
Okay, so you're saying for women it matters, for
Not
men
always.
it doesn't matter?
Then that sucks.
Nah,
Some of these just lazy as fuck.
Look, I'd say if a guy's experienced and he's giving you a lame fuck, he probably just don't rate you.
Or bitches were lying to him over and over and over again. you know?
Okay.
I don't care about body count either way.
Okay, do you think men care about it?
Oh, obviously.
Okay, cool. Cheeks.
Men do care about the body count, and because they can notice
Hey, who
it
is
too.
that outside?
Yeah, like.
Bro, who is that?
They've been doing that for an hour.
Well, go check,
Really?
bro. Can't you hear something playing up, like doing the horn? Go check. Go check. It's been there doing it over and over again.
And as for like myself, I'm a man. Well,
Ethan.
men are always gonna lie about what their body count is anyway, so it
You
shouldn't
think
matter.
men will lie?
So you're saying we're gonna
Some
say it's
do,
more?
the-
I
to
think
make it-
women lie.
Well, yeah, that too. They both
Have
do,
to
but
lie.
some men, the majority of men will
lies.
lie just to make themselves not look like hoes.
So
per
men
se.
will say less than what they
Yes,
had?
there's some that do.
Or they just say they don't know. I don't know.
Nah, it's definitely add more.
But I'm saying when they're saying it to a woman, but among their buddies, they're never gonna lie about that.
No, look, men could lie to their buddies. Yeah, they might like, you
Even
know,
that too.
put that number a
That
little bit
amount,
higher
yeah.
than what it is. But majority of the times, if a woman's gonna ask a man, I think women don't really give a fuck. Like you guys
Yeah.
just said. How about yourself, Mila? Do you care body count? Does it matter for men or women?
I mean, they're right. They're gonna lie anyway, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
But women, it matters to men because, like you said, they don't want to be with somebody who's out there.
Yeah, correct.
No, I completely agree. I don't care, but I know men do.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Exotic?
I don't really care about body count. I know men don't. What I really care
Men
more
don't
about.
or do?
Some don't, some do. I feel like most do. That's what I meant. But my thing is like I feel what matters more is like how many like times you got an STD or like if or how many. Like I said, that's more important to me.
Yeah.
I could give a fuck about anything
Well,
else. I want to know how clean you
The only way
are.
you can check that is by getting him checked.
The more
That's what they should do. Yeah.
Okay.
Swift, the
Vanessa,
more-
what about yourself? Does body count matter?
I don't give a shit. I mean, like, as long
Either
as I
way?
keep it safe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That part.
Sarah, does body count matter?
To be honest,
For men or women?
for men or women.
Yeah. So does it matter for men?
I guess no.
Okay. Does it matter for women?
Kinda, because men really don't like that and appreciate it. They actually feel more insecure about the woman and if they're gonna be with another man or if they're gonna be faithful. Or I just said that. but
Well, look, it's not just
basically-
insecure. Like, let me tell you, men do care about body count. Very like small amount of men who don't have much value do not care about body count. However, it's actually proof. You can go look at the statistics that the more men that a woman sleeps with, the harder it is for her to pair bond. The more likely she is to be promiscuous and step outside that relationship. That's why virgins that get married to their man, it's like 80-90% of success in relationships. Within a woman who's got a body count of over 10 when she gets in a relationship, it's actually 70-80% likely for her to fail in that relationship. So see, the numbers just switch. It's crazy. So that's why you guys can call it grooming, you guys can call it whatever the fuck you
No, that
want.
was grooming.
But look, in your situation, I can't talk because it's your personal situation. However, me, I'm 33 years old.
But you wouldn't date someone that's like freshly 18, would you? Like out of high school, like this girl just walked the stage for graduation and got her diploma.
I'll be honest with you. I see a girl who's 19. Yeah, she's very intelligent, very competent. She's not a hoe. She understands everything. I have great conversations with her. She looks like a grown woman. She's beautiful. Like, why would I go and date a woman, for example, who's 30? What
Because
am I gonna benefit?
because she has the same thing, if not more. And
More what?
she's established. She has a career.
But
I mean,
I
I'm not
told-
talking
but I
about the
just told
woman.
you guys,
I'm
I
not
just-
even talking about women that may, have kids or come from a relationship. You know what I mean? Or
But I
like,
just told you guys don't
or
give a fuck
divorce.
about that.
Can I just
The more experience, one sec. The more experience and the more you're telling us about a career, we don't care about that. So you're saying more established, but more established generally means that the more experiences she's going to go through and the more she's going to be run through. Like,
I feel like if
you
you're
think you're
more
more valuable right
established,
now
it's for,
or
like,
when you're going to be 28?
Would you say? I'm sorry.
You think you're more valuable right now or when you're going to be 28?
I think it depends on how I play my cards. If I was out here hoeing around, fucking with all these dudes, then yeah, I might not be valuable. Not even at 28, maybe at 24. But again, like,
Even if you was a virgin, even if you stayed celibate all the way till now to 28.
I don't think that.
Yeah, I know. Say you did though, still you're gonna lose your beauty. Like I'm not saying you're not gonna look attractive. You're gonna still be an attractive woman, but you're not gonna be as attractive as now.
I guess, but I've met plenty. I mean, that all depends on a numerous amount of factors. I mean, there's plenty of women that look like shit when they're younger. When they're 18, 19, they grow into their body, they grow into themselves, into their face, all that. So I mean, again, I'm playing devil's advocate right now, but yeah, I don't know. I think again, value is determined on a lot more than just beauty. Like you said, like if a bitch is ran through at 21, you're probably not gonna want to fuck her compared to a 28-year-old that like has their shit together and isn't out in these streets all the time, left, right,
No, I agree with you. Like we even said, like last week we had like a bunch of young girls on here, and we had 2 older women on here, and I said blatantly, like I was like, I don't give a fuck. But I'm just gonna say, I'd rather date the 2 older women than the 2 younger women just because of their traits and the way they were holding themselves.
Yeah, what they're
as
even
women.
saying,
But in general, I go for what's probable, not what's possible. Look, is it possible I might meet a 30-year-old that might only have a body count of maybe 2-3 guys and she is submissive and docile and beautiful? Yeah, it's possible, but it's not probable. It's not a smart choice for me to do. It's smart for me to go for a 21, 22, 23-year-old girl who has been through less guys, more coachable, more moldable to the woman that I want her to become. And I know that might sound crazy, but that's what great guys want. Like, look, all women need to be coached. Doesn't matter what age.
Men do too.
My ex-girlfriend is older than me. Yeah, my ex-girlfriend. However, I still coached her. I still molded her in the woman.
And I'm sure she changed certain aspects of you as well. Maybe not everything, but I'm sure there's different little things about you that, have changed.
The problem is a man can't change too much, right? Because if I change too much from the man that you met, you're not gonna like me no more.
100%.
Yeah. Within women, we want you guys to change. We want to make you guys better. Do you get what I'm saying? Even it's more prone that a guy would rather date a chubby girl that has great traits and make her into more of a beautiful girl and add value to her physically than like the other way around. Like realistically, not many women would date a guy who's completely out of shape, like doesn't have a good job, eating Cheetos all day, whacking off to porn. Do you know what I'm saying? Said it again. Fuck. Oh, yeah. It's me who's saying it. So if I get a strike, it's
You
down
had
to me.
one
yeah.
job.
Yeah, I had one job. But yeah. Okay. Okay, so body count. You guys, in other words, said that body count doesn't matter for men, which I agree with, because the majority of women go for guys who are experienced. But I think body count does matter for women because we go for inexperience. Okay.
I was
Amelia.
gonna change my answer.
Okay,
I
go ahead.
think now it does matter because I want somebody who's not just giving out their sexual energy. You know, somebody who can really hold it. That is a different feel than being with somebody who just fucks anything that walks.
Okay, but
Is that for male or female?
or about if he fucked other women, but he was picky about it. Or about if he was picky about the beautiful women that he was fucking. Would that be fine?
I mean, that's not the same thing as like you. It's a whole.
In other
spiritual
words,
thing.
what you want to say is you want him to be monogamous.
I mean, yeah.
That's impossible, babe. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I don't think that, but
That's rare.
so it is possible, but it's just rare.
Good luck. That's
Thank
what I
you.
say.
And look, I wouldn't even say good luck. Do you know what I would say? Is if you want that man, one, it's going to be hard for you to get that man, yeah, and to retain him. But if you do get him and he is monogamous to you, you need to be making sure you're the best version of yourself. Making sure those meals are on tap, yeah? I'm being for real. Making sure the hygiene, making sure you're in the best shape possible, yeah? Making sure that you're massaging him, no drama, none of this nagging. Because, you know, I've dated plenty of black women. Like, you know, there's a lot. Yeah, I come from. Yeah, of course. That's why a lot of black men don't even go for black women anymore because of the nagging. Yeah.
I really wouldn't speak on that, but
Why? It's not true. I come from an area where it's like I come from Edmonton. It's like I'm the minority. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, a lot of my friends who are black tell me they find black women attractive, but because of the attitude, the masculinity, the nagging. That's why they don't date them.
you can find that in other women as well.
Yeah.
No, you can.
It's based off of trauma. It's based off a lot of different things.
I think that's a stereotype too. Like
Yeah.
black women are angry. Like that's definitely a
not
stereotype.
true.
You say it's a stereotype, but look, everything's a stereotype. Like in general, women,
I mean, you could like I could not like you for a number of reasons, and the one thing I could say is, you know, he's always angry. That's why I don't date, you know, that type of man. So that's why I feel like that is just like something easy to hold to. You
As
know?
a black woman, I hear it often, and I can guarantee you that that's not me in any shape or form.
Oh, I have black girls who are very feminine, very submissive and docile, but it's hard to find. And you know, the older they get, the harder it gets.
I guess that's why I'm looking for my monogamous man. I'm rare too.
So you're telling me right now, Amelia, you met your idealistic man, and he turned around to you and said, Amelia, you know what? I like you. I want to pursue a future with you. However, I'm just going to let you know that from time to time, it won't happen all the time. You know, I might go a year being monogamous, but from time to time, I'm going to fuck other women. Like, I might want to fuck a white girl, an Asian girl, but I don't think of you any less. Are you going to say absolutely no chance?
I'm going to say if it's never me, it's never going to be you.
Well, if it's never me?
If it's not just me, it's never going to just be you.
Okay, cool. And you hold that until you get to 35, 40.
Well, I'm not there yet, so
I know,
can't
but I'm
speak
saying
to
if
that.
you did, would you just keep that same mind frame?
Yes, because I do believe there are still some good men in this
You go
world.
to church?
Huh?
You go to church?
I do.
Okay, well, that if any way you're gonna find him, he'll be there.
He's gonna be an older gentleman though. He's gonna be at least 55.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
Those
at
the
least
real
55.
cheaters.
Like,
Those the real cheaters.
Huh?
Those are the real
Well, I'm the
cheaters.
church man?
No, the old dudes.
Oh, the old
and
dudes.
the churchmen. I went to Catholic school until I was in 6th grade. So
Listen,
Yeah.
the churchmen are just as much of a sinner as y'all. So
yeah,
that's why they.
they just walk in that building every day and gossip about everybody
I'm
else.
saying find a man with low testosterone.
Yeah,
Get his
it's
feet
true
up.
what he's saying to you.
Because that's all it really is. We have like a natural state of testosterone. We're gonna want to have sex with other women. That just is what it is. We got low T. We might be monogamous because we don't really like sex like that. You know what I mean?
Can he watch adult content? Can he watch adult content?
Yes.
See, I think that's cheating.
I'm watching it. Right
And I'll explain it why.
You watch adult content because I want you to bring that into the bedroom. Like I want to see what you got.
Can he pay for it? can you be paying OFs?
No, that's too much.
Okay.
That's too much.
Also, I think I think adult content ruins sex. 1, yeah, and 2, I think if a man is watching adult content, by default he's a cuck, yeah, because he's watching a woman who's not his woman. First of all, he's fantasizing over her, watching her getting pounded by another dude.
But it depends on how much you're watching it. If you're watching it to an extent where you're not trying to have sex
Once a
with me
day,
anymore,
once a day, and he still has sex with you.
that's okay.
Okay, but I think that's cheating. And honestly,
Everybody has.
and
their
then
own
honestly,
preference.
it's not even just cheating, but you know, I coach a lot of young men to become better versions of themselves, and I think watching adult content is detrimental for our mental health, for the way that we think about ourselves. And a strong man should always see himself as the prize. When you're sitting there jerking off like a loser in the mirror.
I didn't say jerk off to it. I said just watch it and bring it back to the
nobody
bedroom.
What the fuck?
Nobody's just watching these films
Bring it back.
and not doing nothing.
Bring it on. Let's see what you got. Spice up the bedroom.
Hey, snap the fingers on that.
One minute.
Spicing up the bedroom.
I
Why?
feel like we need Exotic to come back just to hear this. This is crazy. So you want your man to
Research
watch adult
purposes.
content but not to act on it.
And then have a discussion about it.
And then show you what he learned.
She said bring it back to the
Yeah,
bedroom.
show you what he learned.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Because
Yeah.
maybe he might not, be as experienced, or he might be experienced. He want to try some things. Bring it to the bedroom, because then I might be into it.
That's crazy. This is just as crazy as me turning around to YungCamelToe and turning around to Celis and said, you know what, bro, fuck the podcast. Let's close it all down. We'll just play video games all day. We'll just smoke weed all day, play video games all day, whack off to adult content. We'll just be losers all day. But you know what? We deserve the baddest bitch out there. Would you guys turn around and say I'm delusional? Mm-hmm. Be honest. You would, right?
There are some men that think like that anyway.
Huh? What's that?
There are some men that think
There
like that.
there is. But what do you call them, men? Do you call them delusional? Be honest.
For wanting to spice up the bedroom.
Let me honest.
I don't think that's.
You don't want to say I'm right?
No.
Milan, are they delusional?
I plead the fifth.
The answer is, ladies, yes, they are delusional. If a man's not sitting there being the best version of himself and he expects a beautiful young girl, he's delusional. Same way you're 27. Like, I'm not saying you're not old, but you've gone past the prime, but you still want that idealistic man, 6 foot, makes good money. Don't want him to be monogamous. Not only do you not want him to be monogamous, he can watch adult content, but he can't act on it. He can't masturbate watching adult content. He has to bring it back to you. It sounds insane. You're looking for a unicorn, and it doesn't exist.
I can't see that,
What's that?
If he's masturbating to it, then I can't see that.
But that's the whole point. That the reason that we got into this is because
out of sight, out of mind.
the reason we got into this is because I was saying that men lack a variety, right? So the reason that not all men act on it, yeah, not all men are able to act on it, yeah. But a lot of men watch adult content, which is kind of acting on it, but not getting it, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, even a man watching adult content, he's still going for a variety. He's not going to sit there and type you in. He's not going to watch you. Do you know what I'm saying? He's watching a girl who looks different to you.
I'll be surprised.
Wow, you do adult content?
No.
Oh,
Only
so
for
what are
my
you
man.
talking about? Huh?
Only for my man.
Okay, but I'm saying you're not out there. He's not going to go on an adult content site and see you up there. No, exactly. Okay, go ahead, Raina.
I will say, like, as a woman who is plus size, like, we are fetishized a lot. So, like, men will seek us for their satisfaction and we'll be the side chick and they'll lead us on and things like that. But at the end of the day, me personally, like, I've been in every type of relationship, wifey material, open relationship, whatever you can, like, I've been in relationships with, like, adult film stars, like, it doesn't matter, like, again, as long as they come to you at the end of the day, there's love, there's reciprocation. Sex can be more work, things like that. But again, like, as a woman, like, who is plus size, we are actively sought out as that, like, other woman or as their fantasy.
I agree with you. It's a fantasy thing. That's why, like, we've had, like, plenty of big women on here, and I've been big myself. I used to weigh 240, 250 pounds. You know, men and women are very different. We respond to different things. If it's my friend who's fat, you know, the way we talk to each other, we're very brutal to each other. But I tell even girls, like, there's no excuse for any of us, men and women, to not be in the gym every day. Do you know what I'm saying? And look, you said it's a fantasy, right? So understanding that, because you're smart, you understand that it's better for you to like try and get into epic shape, because you understand that men only fantasize it as a fetish. It's not really something that they want long term. Now, it's not to say that you might not be able to get yourself a great man who's willing to sit there and like maybe have you big or maybe watch you lose weight, help you lose weight. But however, I think all of us, we should strive to be in the best shape possible. And especially you guys. I'll tell you guys why. Because there's fat dudes out there who maybe are funny, charismatic, they have a bit of humor, status. They're still able to go get themselves a beautiful woman. I can name plenty of them. Jonah Hill, Rick Ross, for example. Within, let's be honest, if a woman's fat and unattractive, it's gonna be a lot harder for her, yeah? So, look, it's not a bad thing. Like, we all get our shape, like, you know, it's discipline, but we should all work on ourselves to get in best version of ourselves possible.
Yeah, I mean, for some of us, it's more genetic than anything. Like, I've had a personal trainer. I used to do heavy lifting, like competitive weightlifting. I used to be super active. I owned and managed an MMA fight team. My kid's dad was an MMA fighter. He fought 125. So, like, he was
a small dude.
He was a small ass dude.
I was going to say 125.
We're opposite, you know?
How much you weigh, CamelToe?
I'm 220.
220.
Yeah, no, he was like 5'5" and fought at 125, weighed about 145. Yeah. And, like, we were physically opposite. But I have a thing called Crohn's disease, which is an autoimmune disorder of the digestive system.
I know what it is. I've cured Crohn's disease many times.
Okay, I'm curious to hear more
reverse
about
Crohn's
it.
disease. All you need to do is just look up Dr. Sebi, the outline.
I've heard of different things.
Look, I get it. We all have different genetics and all of that, but the bottom line is that we are all accountable for ourselves and responsible, and we shouldn't make excuses. Yeah, like a lot of people in America. A lot of people here in America, they blame genetics and diseases for being big. Now, I'm not saying that's not true, yeah? But what I'm saying is the disease comes from bad habits anyway, from us eating bad foods, smoking, drinking, etc. So, okay, let's get off that subject anyway. Okay. Something your ex done wrong and something that you done wrong in your relationship. Well, actually, we've had enough of the exes. You guys have told us about the exes. Something that you done wrong in the relationship. Let's see if there's any accountability here. Okay, let's start off with Sarah. Something you done wrong in the relationship.
So I had a relationship with a lovely Armenian dude who ran away from me because I didn't take consideration of listening to him, honoring him and respecting him and caring about him enough. I just said, oh, he's not gonna leave me. Like, why would he leave me? Like, look who he's with. And when he left me, I was just like, shit. And he told me exactly what I did wrong. And he's like, because you decided to do all these stupid shit and not consider the fact of what I said to you and what I said that maybe you can do better, you just avoided it instead of saying, I understand and I apologize for my behalf of doing this. I understand it makes you uncomfortable. Instead, I just said, I don't give a shit. So that was my problem. And
so
I learned from it.
Empathetic and listening to him. Okay, Vanessa.
Ooh, you know what my last relationship was? It was about 7 years ago.
And she became a dog.
So you just had that. You just basically have a friend with benefit, basically.
Yes.
Big up to the friend with benefit.
It's like I'm telling you, it's like one is 4 years strong and one is 6 years strong. Like I'm telling you, we're the best of friends, have great sex.
Oh, so you're fucking two dudes.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I'm
you really are like a man.
I am. Like, I got 9 brothers.
Look, I would argue to say, like, majority of women can't fuck two dudes at the same time.
That is cap.
Let me refrain that. Let me refrain that, women. Let me refrain that. Good women can't fuck two dudes at the same time, yeah?
If they have no emotional connection.
Like, I'm not saying you're not a good woman as a person, but for a wife, if you're able to fuck two dudes, then it's pretty much a red flag.
Some
Or they
dudes
don't
love
wanna
that
be
shit
wives.
though.
Yeah.
Well, if they don't want to be wives, you know, you belong to the streets, just like the.
And that's the thing. Like eventually, I do, but it's just it's a difficult. I ain't shit, so.
Oh my God, are you okay?
Listen, blink twice if you need help. Blink twice, my
This is the
friend.
best bit of accountability that I've ever seen before. So,
I'm being completely honest. I mean, like I said, I found someone that, like, yeah, it was, but it's always one thing that throws me off. And I'm telling you, if like the sex is not there, there's nothing you can do to keep me there. You can have all the money in the world. Like, I'm not gonna stay.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Both of these guys provide great sex.
Oh, they do.
They do.
They fucking do. Yes.
And you need them both because sometimes one is tired and you need
No,
more.
it's not
What's
that.
going on?
It's one does one thing, and you know what I mean. It's if I can put them both together.
So another
At the same time?
So
At
another
the same time?
No, so another word.
Like it's one person.
Oh, now
wait.
you're going too far.
In other words, she's thinking just like a man. Whatever one doesn't fulfill, the other one does.
Yes, that's exactly
So
what
if
it
you
is.
combine them together, she has a perfect man in that
I get
sense.
that, ladies. I get that. And you can live your life like that. I don't mind. It's not. It ain't gonna
It's like
change my
men
life.
with-
However,
it's like
I'm
men
just
with
telling
women.
you, women who think like that,
No, that's
you know,
exactly
we tend
like
to
men with
say
women.
Yeah.
they're the type of women
We're
that
just
belong to
more
the
shocked
streets.
that
Maybe I
somebody's
do.
saying
Maybe I
this,
do.
you know.
No, well, I'm belong to the streets with, you know, with these two, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's
She said
hard.
we walking hand in hand.
Like there's one that I can say that I do truly care about, and we spend a lot of time together. But I think because of my life and his life, we're so busy. Like, where do I have the time? I mean, you're a mom,
Yeah.
so you understand. I got
Absolutely.
3 kids, full. You know what I mean? Like,
That shit going on.
my free time is after 6 o'clock, and usually I'm in bed right now. You know what I mean? So it's
Yeah, I
like,
got
where
3 to 5 p.m.
a
Monday to
relationship
Friday.
is like a whole nother full-time job.
Yeah.
So his 6 o'clock and his who is available at this time.
So usually, like, I'll go over there when my kids fall asleep. I'll, you know, go over there, and so I gotta be to
She
work
does
at
her
6 in the
doctor's
morning.
visits, okay?
Yeah. I get up at 4 o'clock, go home, get ready for work, and boom.
Okay, so you don't remember the last thing you done wrong, and you don't remember what doing wrong. Okay.
No.
Exotic, what about
Not at
yourself?
all.
My first, like, this is like my biggest wrong that I like genuinely regret now. Like, it was just messy. My first boyfriend, I was like in high school, like middle of high school. I slept with this man's like childhood best friend, and they're not friends to this day. Like, I genuinely feel so bad. We got back together and everything. I tried to play it off, tried to lie, and then like, you know, through the grapevine, you know how small towns are. High school, someone finds out.
So you
They told
split up a
him.
good friendship between men?
Yeah.
But I'll tell you something, you actually did a big W for him because you found out that his boy was a rat.
Yeah, I think they're like they're mutuals now. Like, they talk here and there, but they'll never be as close as they were before. You know what I mean? That's just like you said, you just found
That was
that.
never really his friend.
Yeah, exactly. I would say,
Accountability.
yeah,
Big W.
his
because
friend,
a lot of
his
women-
friend did him more wrong than I did him.
Okay. And hopefully you broke his heart to the point where he bounced back and worked hard on himself.
He's with the same girl that he got with like after we broke up. They've been together like this whole time. They'll probably stay together honestly too. He's a good guy. But yeah.
Okay. What about yourself, Summer?
Probably something I guess I've worked on for my life is probably like emotionally being mature about things and being able to communicate better and not shut down as a person, you know, with the relationship, you know, and just shut the guy out.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, you ain't done nothing wrong, have you, Amelia?
I never said that.
I was getting ready for it.
Okay, I just want to full disclaimer. I've grown from this. I've learned from this, and I promise you, I'll never do it again. But
Oh no.
You didn't cheat on him, did you?
Oh
I'm
no.
not a cheater.
She hit that nigga. She hit that nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, with a pan, huh?
Not with a pan, just a hand. Yeah, I smacked him around a little bit, but just a tad
There,
bit.
girl.
Like, why'd you smack him up?
Was that the
What'd
short
he
dude?
do? What'd he do?
No. Like I said, it was my first relationship, and I just wanted him to, you know, fall in line, and he just.
She had to smack him around so he could learn.
Yeah, I did. He's in therapy now. He's okay.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you covering it for him?
No, I'm not covering. I've spoken to him after the relationship, and everything is fine.
Well, look, if he's struggling, just tell him to watch the podcast. We'll get him back on calls.
It's okay. He's home watching his kids.
Okay. We'll give you some real therapy, bro. Okay, about yourself, Cheek. Something that you've done wrong in a past relationship?
My temper.
Your temper. I can sense that from you. You're a bit hot-headed sometimes? Yeah? Okay, I can tell by that smirk. We don't need to know anymore. What about yourself, Milan? Anything that you've
Actually,
done?
the same. I
Temper,
have a
yeah?
smart mouth. Like, if you just get me on the wrong day, you get it. I'm sorry.
Attitude.
Oh no, I'm still a smart ass.
Bad
I can see
attitude.
that.
Yeah.
I'm still a smart ass.
It's something I have to work on, though. Like, it's a personal
At least
thing.
you know how, like, you need to work on it.
Yeah.
About yourself, Raina?
I was like a ride or die. You know, like I gave everything, but I think that's also what was my weakness, was like I gave too much, became too available, even after so many years, that it becomes like a negative thing. Like initially it's a great thing and you like thrive on it, but after a while it becomes negative and you're like, oh wait, like I shouldn't be as available.
Okay, cool. Okay, YungCamelToe, any red flags that you see in women, like when you see the red flags you stay away from, any red flags? And then we're gonna go back to Raina all the way around, and you guys can let us know red flags that you guys see in men, what things you see and you're like, nah, that's not me. And I'll actually answer it for you guys as well.
Biggest red flags for me is hygiene, man. If you
Yeah,
stink,
bro.
I can't do
God,
it, man. Like,
thank you.
Bro, I'm guessing you get around, you have options,
we
right?
went around, yeah.
Alright. Would you vouch when I say at least half or maybe more than half of women suffer from hygiene problems and they're not aware of it themselves?
Some type of problem. Yeah. I mean,
And I'm talking about your pussy, girls. I'm just gonna say it out there, like, you girls need to douche their pussy. Like,
Douching is so bad for you. Don't do that.
Ladies, so you like understand, I'm a holistic health guy. Like, I understand you're not gonna put fucking shower gel in your pussy. I understand, but you
Yogurt.
still are meant to clean your pussy.
You can put yogurt.
Probiotics.
Yogurt.
Probiotics.
Well, I don't know
Plain
about
non-fat
yogurt, but
yogurt.
look, I'm telling
Cranberry
you need to wash that area.
Okay.
Anyway, go ahead. Anything else, bro?
yeah, hygiene for me, just nagging, man. Like if you always up in my ear telling me what I'm supposed to be doing, like I'm gonna do me.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not gonna fall in line with me and my program, it's not
See you
gonna
later.
work out.
Next.
You know what I mean? And just promiscuous girls too, like who just sleeping with everybody. I mean, like a couple here and there. I know everybody got a pass, but if you just outside on OF, like I'm looking on your Instagram every night, you with a new dude, I can't do it.
Yeah. Okay. Raina, how about yourself? Red flags in men.
I will say, like, I have waxed 800 vaginas in 1 year. So I know anything about, like, body smell. And I will say douching is definitely not the answer. But there are different ways to, like, handle hygiene.
No, when I say douching, I'm not talking about the way
Like-
you're thinking.
Like a swoop, squeeze.
So are you saying, you're saying on your experience that the majority of women do smell?
Well, everybody has, like, a natural smell. And it does vary per person. But again, that is normal. Like, our bodies are natural, like, antibacterial machines. And so, like, every individual person is gonna be different. And there might be, like, a general similarity amongst smells.
Can I just say something?
Uh-huh.
Once my ex told me that he had a girl that smelled and he had to force himself to ejaculate in order to be with her because he said he could not
Yeah, I
deal
mean, there's
with
so
it.
many
And men,
things.
unfortunate, well, no. this is
Bacterial
men. This is men.
vaginosis,
No, no,
you know,
excuse me.
like...
Just quickly,
yeast.
because you're going to have
Okay,
your
yeah.
time.
I'm just going to tell you, men need to feel women that are clean down there in order to feel that. I hate to say it, but this is how men are, and I see it. And the thing is, in order to keep a perfect relationship, is that.
Okay, back to Raina.
Sorry.
We
Yeah.
brought up BV, but like.
I was like, there's so many ways that the man themselves are causing that bacteria or that
Yes.
smell. Like, if they fucked you like 3 times and your cum threw them off balance, that is your fault.
Yes.
And that is 90% of the time when
Dirty
a
dick.
woman is loyal.
Loyal.
They will smell because of your cum and your bacteria presented to their vagina doesn't have the bacteria to push it out.
Yes.
All right,
90%
cool.
of the time.
I'm telling you also by my experience, and you know, I got experience. I'm telling you that's bullshit as well, because it's not, a lot of times it'd be the first time I ever am with a woman or experience, and I'm like, and this is with a lot of attractive
question.
women as well. You know, women that have high-end jobs,
that's not.
like, and you know, I'll tell them. A majority of men are not gonna say it, and I'll just be like, look, I'm not being funny. Like, you know, we had a good time, but even if it doesn't have to stink, but even if it smells a little bit, I'll tell her.
I have a question. Were you monogamous?
Was I monogamous?
Yes.
Yeah, or like
In
how
those
many times did you
No.
fuck that one girl in a row?
No, but I'm telling you about the first time.
On the
Yeah, I'm
first
talking
time,
about
But
the
even
first time I met
then,
her.
so a lot of the times, like, say you have
someone smelled.
Yeah.
That's so different.
So that's someone who is out probably having a lot of sex. Or
Not
But
even
this is
that,
what we're
though.
saying to
Doesn't
you.
matter.
Not
We've
even
got
that.
two guys here who fuck lots of beautiful young women, and we're telling you guys that in general, a lot of women suffer from hygiene problems. They're not aware of it.
I've waxed the same woman for 3 years in a row every single month. So that's like 36 months in a row that I've smelled the same woman.
Yeah.
Every month. And everything is so different because it depends on like
What she eats.
what she eats.
How long does she shower?
Stress. It's not even about showering, honestly. It's truly about your pheromones. Like, what are you putting out into the
In
world?
my experience, the girls that have smelled the best in my experience are girls that are very hygienic. Yeah, like I come into my kitchen,
because they have
they're
soap
cleaning up,
in their vagina.
fucking they smell good, their armpits smell good, their feet smell good, everything smells good, and that's the women that smell good. I think the whole like, oh, it's down to other things. Sometimes, but majority of the time, it's down to hygiene, ladies. Yeah, what you eat and hygiene.
I think if your coochie smells like the roses that I just picked up from Trader Joe's, though, that's a concern. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like too much fragrance, too like fake
Not fragrance, you don't
Yeah,
want fragrance,
I think
no.
that's a big like red flag. But also, I mean, that could be from plenty of things, like we said. Like,
Okay. What about yourself? We were saying red flags, right, in a man. Oh no, actually, they went from hygiene. What about yourself? Red flag, yeah. Because you spoke so much about it, I felt like
I was like, no,
I was like, that is my job. Red flags is communication. Like, at least like twice a day, let's text. Like, I'm a mom, I'm a business owner. I can't text every hour, every 2 hours. Like, at least like 3 to 4 times a day, let's like
that's
check
a lot.
in.
You think entrepreneurs have time to text 3-4 times a day?
I am an entrepreneur and I check in 3 times a day with the child.
I'm telling you, I'm an entrepreneur and I don't have time to text
Anytime
the
I take
person
a
I'm dating
piss,
3-4
I
times.
will check in with who I need to check in. It's all about who you're willing to check in with.
I think
it's all effort.
They will.
I think communication is key, what she says. So, for example, if a man's busy, he would communicate to the woman and be like, listen, I'm a busy guy, I don't have much time, but don't think that's a negative. I'll contact you when I'm free. That's all she needs to know.
And
But
that's fine.
but
But a
to
lot of
contact her
guys
3-4
don't
times
do
a day is a lot.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
Not enough
Huh?
guys communicate
They don't do that.
Okay, but
It's
also
so simple,
texting
but yet
someone
they don't
3-4 times a day is too much for someone who's a man trying to take his career seriously. If you
Okay,
texting his-
that's fine.
And if
And
a
then you
man
compromise.
always checking in their lives because he's only after one thing.
And it's not every
majority of
single
the time.
day.
It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be every
Okay, what about yourself, Amelia? What red flags?
Who's Amelia?
I'm right here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Milan, I'm so sorry, Milan.
That's
sorry.
all right.
I would say communication. I would agree with Raina.
Anything else?
I would also say, honestly, like if you have a good relationship with your parents, like if you have mommy issues, I already have daddy issues. I can't save a man. I can't do that for him. He needs to go and get some therapy. If you are clearly just not somebody who's working on yourself, I can't deal with you
Fair
because
enough.
I'm enough. You know.
Yeah. Cheeks, red flag in a man.
Well, communication is number one, obviously. Just the way they carry themselves
Okay.
when they're around you or their family or even other friends.
So consistency, like the way they carry themselves, being the same around different people. Okay. Amelia, sorry.
Yeah, I'm over here. I want to say the company he keeps. So if he has like bad friends and stuff like that.
So his social circle.
Absolutely.
Yes, I definitely dated a guy whose brother was a pedophile.
Oh damn.
Yeah, it was really awkward. So
Fuck. And you know, there's a special place called hell for those people. So, Summer, about yourself, red flags.
I'm gonna have to agree with the parents. I dated a guy who was so disrespectful to his mom and his dad. It
Yes.
just threw me off so badly. And he lived under their roof, didn't pay rent.
Yeah.
It was disgusting, to be honest. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Exotic.
I think a heightened ego is important. Like a lot of men are like very overzealous or like to show off, and that's cool. But like, I think how you treat you know, other people and how you look at others as your equal is really important. Like if you disrespect even the tweaker on the side of the road, or the waiter, or you know what I mean, or the woman that works hard.
Like what you said there, I think that a man should treat every person the same.
Yeah,
but I think
humble.
ego. I think a lot of successful men get ego because it takes a lot to become a successful man, right?
It definitely does. I think more, I want to say humbleness, but I don't like the definition of humbleness because I mean it's more to like the definition is to literally lessen like yourself to less than your worth. But yeah, like I think it's important to like know who you are and respect the people around you, even if they're not on the same level as you.
Okay.
That says a lot about a person.
No, it does.
What they've reached.
100%. When I see people treating waiters like shit or people under, I hate that shit. I'm like, fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Vanessa, about yourself, red flags.
I'm gonna agree with the communication and respect.
Okay. Red flags that you see in men.
I'm gonna agree with him with the hygiene, men wise. I love it when men.
So you think
take
men?
care of
So you think men are not that hygienic either?
If he's not cleaning himself or making himself look
Presentable. Okay, cool.
then I don't want anything.
So yeah, my red flags, apart from the hygiene one which we spoke about, I think you said the parents, right? Yes. Yeah, I agree with you. With Milan and Summer that if a woman doesn't have a good relationship with her father, it's normally a red flag. Specifically her father. More time girls who like you know, disrespect men and think men ain't shit, they ain't had a strong father figure or brother in their life to show them that men are shit. You know what I'm saying? Also, another one is someone said social circle. It was you, Amelia, and I agree with you. I think I don't date women who have single friends, for example. Even as strict as that, I think that's a big red flag, because I think single women keep other women single, and that's evident. Do you know what I'm saying? So look, if she has a friend that's single and she's a good girl, I'm not gonna be like, bro, I ain't gonna date you. But you know what I'm saying? If she's got a bunch of friends and they're all single, they all do this girls' weekend away and all of that shit, nah, I'm out. So okay, okay. Next question. Do you think? And what time are we on that right now?
We're on 9:30.
9:30. Okay. Do you think a woman deserves her dream man after waiting and making mistakes with men before? Okay, Sarah. Do you think a woman deserves her dream man? Just quick yes or no. Yeah? Do you think a woman deserves her dream man after waiting and making mistakes with men before?
No.
Okay.
I would
Vanessa?
say yeah.
Okay, Exotic?
It depends on what your dream is. I mean, if you want a
Your
perfect
idealistic
man,
man.
yeah. I feel like my ideal man has made mistakes, comes from maybe a past that isn't quite accepting of, you know what I mean?
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, can you rephrase the
Do
question?
you think a woman deserves her dream man after waiting and making mistakes with men before?
Yes, I do. I
Okay.
feel like everybody deserves their person. you know?
Okay. Cheeks.
I mean, no one's perfect, so
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, nobody's perfect. We all have our like in the closet.
our flaws.
Okay.
And why deny someone to changing? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's what I feel.
Like you accept.
I happen to think that a man who's in his prime, a man who's worked hard, because like we said, you girls live life and dating on easy mode, yeah? Especially dating, yeah? Because, you know, guys come to you guys have the pick of the litter. So if a guy's sat there and worked hard on himself and become successful and has everything that a woman wants, isn't it only fair that he should date a woman in her prime as well? And a woman in her prime wouldn't have gone through a bunch of dudes or made mistakes with men previously.
I think a lot of women in their prime don't even think about like
Yeah.
what's ideal then. You know what I mean? I remember like even being younger and I look back and I'm like, damn, I wish I took it.
But you're still 23, right?
I'm 21. I'm a
21,
baby.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're still young though.
Still there.
But yeah, but there's like, I mean, there's plenty of women that are older than me that could say the same thing. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't look back and be like, oh, I need my ideal man right now. Like, I was just having
That's
fun.
the
living my
problem though,
life.
Exotic. The problem is,
But
you're
some women don't ever
take
see
it this
the
way. Let me
problem.
give you an analogy. If we went to the casino right now, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
do we leave when our chips are high or do we leave when our chips are low?
Well, it depends on who you are. Yeah, it depends on the addiction.
A smart person would leave with their...
Idealistically, do you leave the casino when your chips are high or when the chips are low?
When that shit's
When
gone.
they're high. So
they're high.
you knowing that you're in your prime right now to find the best man that you can find possible, wouldn't it be idealistic for you to find out exactly what great men want and what it takes to be? Knowing that you're 21, try and get it now while you can. Within, you can wait 5-6 years. You can wait. It's no pressure. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But in 5-6 years, I know you don't feel pressure because look, she's an attractive girl. She's 21. Yeah. She dances as well. She must see men like, you know, giving her a lot of attention. Right now, she doesn't think it's important. But this is what's happened this day and age. Women who are that age who don't think it's important, what happens? They follow their career.
If they're already in relationships, it's a little bit different though.
Well, correct. If they're already in relationships, they're more
like
than
at 23, I became a mom, and I was like, oh, we're together 5 years.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
That is what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but then it doesn't always work out that way.
Okay,
and then you're not in your prime anymore.
But like you said, you left your guy, right? He didn't leave you.
Oh no, it was like 3 years on and off, and he got one girl pregnant 3 times. I was like, it was a hot mess. Okay. So I was like, I have nothing to give up. You know.
She tried though.
I tried, but I was like, nah.
I don't think that I mean, at least in my situation, I don't even see myself like wanting to get married. And people are always like, you're young, like wait until you're like 5 years down the line, you feel lonely.
What about children?
I don't really want children. I would rather adopt a child before I ever bring one into this world.
So what does the perfect situation look like for you?
My perfect situation.
You're 40 years old.
I mean, honestly, when I'm 40 years old, I think me like sitting there, like thinking with the mindset that I need to rely on somebody else to make myself feel good or to feel fulfilled in this life is completely wrong. Like if I have a partner. The truth. I mean, I guess.
Women need men to be fulfilled.
I guess. That's what, but then also I could sit there and say that men hate to die alone. And that's why they keep one woman that they cheat on left and right.
How are you going to tell me? I speak to women, entrepreneurs, multi-millionaire women who are 30, 35.
I've seen it with my own eyes.
Honest and turn around
I want comfort. Maybe someone that's there like every once in a while, but I don't give a fuck about stability. I don't care. We don't have to get married. Listen, I work in a job where I see married men come in every single fucking day. Tell me about their pregnant wives. And
so you don't want a relationship, or you just don't want to get married in a family?
I just don't want to. I don't want to get married or have a family like that. Like
so what age?
Even that, I don't even see myself in a relationship. Like, you know what I mean, of that dynamic. Like, oh, we get kids, or like I expect you to settle down, and now I'm working. You know what I mean? Like, no, I don't even want to live with my partner. That's
okay,
really
so the plan. So the plan is dance.
Right. We can see each other when we see each other.
So the plan is dance, collect the money, and if it ever happens, it happens.
So well, I'm looking to move out of dancing right now. Dancing was really just a stepping stone, so I could, you know, pursue my entrepreneur like endeavors that I had going on. But I mean, that's really where that comes in. That's why I say like some people are gonna understand that, like, oh, you didn't have the money,
you don't have to disclose it, but do you mind announcing whether you dance? Like, I know a lot of girls from Crazy Girls.
No, I don't work at Crazy Girls. I work at the Palms and then a few gentlemen's clubs like here in LA. So, yeah.
I'm not familiar, but I know
the Palms
Crazy
Long
Girls.
Beach. Yeah. You'll have to come check us out.
That's in Long Beach, yeah?
Yeah.
That's where Raina's from. Okay, you might have to go check her out, go support her, Raina.
I would love to.
Yeah.
Change.
Okay, what about yourself, bro? Let's ask you the same question. Do you think a woman deserves her dream man after waiting and making mistakes with men before?
Does he deserve him?
Does she deserve him?
Does she deserve him? She doesn't deserve him, but like she could find him though.
But it's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard, but like if she could find him, hey, more power to her. You know what I mean? But she doesn't deserve it though.
Yeah, she doesn't deserve it though. That's what I'm saying.
Because she made mistakes?
Yes. Wow. Because you guys are judged on your past. We're judged on our future. Same way, if you met me and you saw no ambition in me, like nothing, you was like, this guy's got no ambition, he's not going nowhere, don't look after himself, you're not gonna date me. Same way, if a man meets a woman and she's got tons of experience, bodies, trauma, a man's not gonna wanna date her. There's a reason why even men much older than me, Leonardo DiCaprio, Al Pacino, they still go for what? Young women in their 20s.
Well, they can keep having babies till they're like 90.
Well, yeah, that's how we're designed.
That's their plan. That's like
even though I don't actually vouch for that. You know, Al Pacino is having a baby right now, and he's in his 80s, right? Yeah. Now I don't vouch for that. I think that's kind of, you know, it's not good because he's not going to be able to be there for his children. You know, like.
I would say like half your argument I feel like is that primal brain of like man versus woman. But like after a certain age, it's still that primal brain like Al Pacino who's 80 and he's like impregnating a 20-year-old person. Yeah. But that is like straight primal energy that like.
And that shows you that we never get bored.
That's the thing that men can do that.
Make it okay, in modern
But see, that's the thing that men can do that. They continue having kids no matter what age you are. Women, it's like you're saying, we have a prime.
Yeah, you have a deadline, correct. Well, that's why I told Exotic as well. Not only do you have a deadline in looks and on the sexual market, but also in reproducing.
Yeah.
At 35, you know, a woman's lost more than half her eggs.
But the real question is, like, with Al Pacino's wife, now she has a kid on the way with this old ass man. He's gonna die. I mean, God forbid.
I agree with you.
That kid is she probably just lessened her worth by God knows how much, because this man's gonna be long gone. Sure, you have his inheritance, you have his money.
she'll have money for
but
you.
I agree
with you.
You're a single woman, like you said, in the same predicament that we were just talking about. So.
No, I agree with you in that situation. Look, I think fathering is very important. So for a man to have a child at 80s, you know, but it does prove to you girls that men, no matter how old we are, we're always gonna have that lust for other women. You know, we always want a variety.
Especially if they're younger too. Like, if we got the means for it, we're gonna take it.
Yeah, bro. Especially like imagine being 70 and having 20-year-olds there. Like, you're gonna do it. Do you know what I'm saying?
You
Come
sound
on.
exactly like my dad.
Damn. Okay.
Most men.
Yes, let me tell you.
My dad is honest.
Most men think like us,
They do.
but most men aren't able to execute what we do or have the balls to tell you guys. Why? Because most men want to sleep with you guys. So they're going to tell you anything you want to hear.
That's exactly what my dad
You start
said.
talking about astrology. Oh yeah, I love astrology. I'm a fucking Pisces. In the back of his mind, he knows full well he don't give a fuck about fucking astrology. You know what I'm saying? So
he's gonna claim to be Pisces.
And he don't know what the fuck he actually is.
He's gonna go ask Google.
Ladies, who's more competent, men or women? Raise your hand if you believe women are smarter than men. Okay.
Wait, can we reword the question? What about logical? Or like...
No,
or like,
logical, I think we know we're more logical than you guys, right? You guys are more emotional. But I would say that we're actually...
Like emotionally competent, though, compared to like being literal.
What is emotional intelligence?
Like being real.
Because you guys like to use that word a lot. What is emotional intelligence?
I think just being able to feel for other people, you know what I mean?
You guys have none of that.
We definitely do.
No.
We have too much of it.
So much
Women have sympathy. You guys have no empathy.
Yes.
That's a lie.
Wait, ladies. Women in general have no empathy for men. Yeah, in general. Yeah, like you guys don't understand the male experience. You don't understand what men have to go through to get girls, to get on dates. You guys think everything's easy because you guys live it on easy. Yeah. Now, I'm telling you, interviewing a bunch of women and being around hundreds of women, that majority of women don't have no empathy for men. Yeah, you like have sympathy. If something bad happens to another person, yeah, you sympathize with him. But you guys don't understand the male experience. Because if you did, you wouldn't move the way you did.
Maybe not at this table.
Nowhere. Women in general.
That's how I feel. Because like the male experience is so subjective. Like you guys could have like an opinion,
ways.
you know what I mean? And we get two different guys up here and they're going to feel different. And the same thing with all these girls, you know?
But if you lined up like 100 dudes, like this is what I'm saying about the podcast. Look, we have different opinions on here, but everything that I say, like, and I'm not saying this like I'm right, but everything that I say, I'm basing it on facts. I'm not basing it on opinion. That's why I say to you guys, majority. Do you guys notice that I don't say all? Because not all men want a variety, but majority of men want a variety. Majority of men want a man who's taller. Majority of women want a man who's more financially free than themselves. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm not saying everything, and you can't use your personal experience, but majority of the time, this is how it works. Go ahead, Reina.
So if we're talking about like primal brain, like with psychology major, you know, like we should understand that like women's empathy is allowed us to survive. You know, that's why women's life expectancy is like 5 to 10 years.
How so though? Explain, how is your empathy?
Because it's that intuition. Men, it's like you kill, you hunt, you provide food. It's very orderly. Women, we go, like, it's literally innate in our primal brains to, you know, that moment where you like jerk when you sleep, you know, when you like shake. That's a primal response to like being awake in like the wild environment. So we're always one eye open, one eye always closed. You know, that's something that's still in our blood.
Look, I think intuition is one thing, and I think that's one thing that you guys are better than men at. Intuition and nurturing, I think, is two of the things that you guys are better at. But I think intuition and empathy is not the same thing. And
No,
I think men have empathy for women. I'll tell you why. Because we have to understand you guys. Otherwise, we ain't get no pussy. Yeah, simple. If we are logical problem solvers. Yeah. So when we see women, we think, what is the most quickest and best way for me to sleep with her? What do most men do? Lie.
But that's not
Tell you what you want to
empathy.
hear.
That's
That's empathy, because that's manipulation.
But even look, I agree with you. A lot of it is manipulation, but even the manipulation, they have to be able to understand you in order to manipulate you. Do you understand?
Not necessarily.
Because if we didn't understand how a woman's mind worked, then it wouldn't work.
But empathy comes down to really feeling. It's feeling the emotions that someone else is going through. Say you get hit by a fucking car and I go see you in the motherfucking hospital and you're all in ICU. If I sit there and I start getting physically or emotionally upset and now I'm crying and I'm hyperventilating, you know what I mean? People could sit there and be like, oh, it's because you're a woman. But it comes down to empathy, you know what I mean? You feel for people.
Sympathy. You're feeling sorry for me, I'm hurt.
No.
But do you understand my experience?
That's different. That's something completely different though. It's feeling sorry for someone and feeling what someone's going through.
Yeah. Look, in a situation like that, when they're in hospital, maybe so.
I mean, that was a bad example.
In general, for the male experience, you guys don't understand. Like, I'll give you an example. I tell young men who want to have a date, for example, you want to have a date on Saturday. Do you know what I tell young men? Book 3 dates. 3. Because no matter what, 1 or 2 is going to flake you. That's just like, and let's be honest, how many of you girls have been flaked on a date? Raise your hand. Yeah. Okay, 2 of you out of the whole panel. And how many times did it happen to you guys? Once? A lot? A lot. You've been flaked a lot of times?
Yeah, a lot.
What the fuck are you guys saying to the guys?
Nothing. I say nothing.
To be honest with
Bro,
you.
majority of guys don't flake.
You guys late? What's going on? You trying to change the plans last minute?
No, it's not that. It's that they think we're going to hook up, and I told them that I'm not going to hook up on the first
Oh,
day.
so, okay, cool. So
then they don't want to see me, and I'm just
okay,
like,
what about in your way? Why did they flake? No reason?
I don't know.
No?
I've never been told why. Like one day everything's fine, and then I'm blocked.
Damn.
Something like that.
After you date them, or for the first time? Before?
After I dated them.
Oh, after you dated them.
No, we're saying showing up to the date.
Yeah, showing up to the date.
Like you have a date on Saturday.
Like a date, and then
how many times have you been let down?
Yeah.
Exactly that.
Oh, I feel so bad for
so
myself.
ladies, you've seen it, that the whole panel has never been flaked, and she's only been flaked because she basically told the dude, you ain't getting no pussy. And he thought, fuck that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Why am I coming? But, okay, so look.
It's on him, though.
So it goes back. Let's go back, because you guys said that women are smarter than men. 4 of you guys on the panel, yeah? Okay, cool. So let's go around on the panel. Let's name 3 countries outside of America, yeah? No Mexico, no Canada, yeah? We can't name Mexico, we can't name Canada. 3 countries outside of America. And you know what? We'll make it even harder for ourselves, so we'll let the men go last. So I'll name the 3 countries at the end, and you'll name the 3 countries at the end as well. So let's go through. Sarah, let's go with you. And you can't name the country that's been said already. Yeah. Name 3 countries.
Germany. London. Hungary.
London, it's a city. Yeah. Next.
Country, Argentina?
Yeah.
That one? I'm drunk. I'm too buzzed. I'm too buzzed for this.
Stupid.
So many. Like Costa Rica, is that a country?
It is a country.
It is a country.
It is a country.
Into the mic as well.
Okay.
Then they say into the mic, darling.
Oh, sorry. Costa Rica and France.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Bonjour.
That's 3.
Exactly. Prove the dancers wrong.
Okay,
Come
ready?
on.
Poland, Portugal, Brazil.
Woo! Go dancer.
Japan. Africa.
Africa's fine.
No.
It's a country.
You should have picked one inside it.
And you know what? Do you know who looked the most disappointed for you there? Amelia. As soon as you said Africa, she just looked down and she just went. She just looked down and she went, yeah, we fucked up. We fucked up today. Okay, Amelia, how about yourself?
I was
Oh,
gonna say
come on.
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
I was gonna say the Congo and Chile.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Cheeks.
Guatemala.
Yep.
Spain.
Yeah.
And oh my god, I don't know. I just went blank. I thought one. Try Romania.
Okay.
The United States, Egypt, and
Well,
Morocco.
we said no America.
Oh, no America? Egypt, Morocco, South Africa.
Okay,
That's
cool.
3.
Okay. She was ready.
I'm not gonna look stupid.
I was really hoping she fucked up.
Madagascar, like what do you want? I'm a smart girl.
Like where women are more dominant, or like more.
Just countries.
No, countries.
Oh, just random countries.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn,
okay.
you're always thinking about sex. What's going on here?
Are you sure you're not a man?
Okay.
She likes.
Name 3 countries outside of America.
I don't know.
No
Somebody
Mexico, no Canada.
Said Colombia or Guatemala.
Guatemala's been said.
Okay. Ecuador. Yeah.
Ecuador.
Ethiopia. Yeah.
Bro, stop trying to help, bro.
She gave herself away. She's like, yeah.
I don't know, Russia.
Okay. W Russia.
Venezuela, El Salvador, Belize.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You guys really want me to name them?
Yes.
I can name you the whole world, but
Yes,
okay.
do it.
186.
Ukraine, Cyprus, and Italy.
Okay,
I
that's.
can name you a lot more if you want.
I only knew that Cyprus was the actual country from the Europeans. I thought it was a city over here and it was Canadian.
No, a city is actually what Sarah said. London. Come on, from Romania, you gotta fix
I
up on
had
your
one
geography.
job, okay? One job and I failed, and I am honest about it, okay?
Ethan, shh. Okay, ladies, if you're
That's your dog's name?
yeah, he's a rescue, so
Aww.
I know.
So
30 more minutes and we'll go. Okay, so ladies, if your man was making $500,000 a year and you was with him for 3 years and then his business went to broke, yeah, and he went to nothing, how long would you stay with him and provide for? So say for example you was with this man for 3 years, he was making $500,000 a year, 3rd year, fucked up, business went down the drain. He's like, babe, you need to start providing for us. How long would you do it for? And let's go around the panel. Raina first, let's go.
I mean, like, as an entrepreneur, I know that 3 years, like, my business, like, blew up the first 2 years. The 3rd year slowed down, and I was like, whoa. I would keep providing until, like, you know, like, the connection died down, honestly. So, infinity until that connection.
Okay, so forever.
Yeah, I don't mind being the breadwinner at all.
Okay, cool.
Can you define like my man? Like that's my man, right?
Yeah, he's your man. You're with him for 3 years. You know, you have great memories. He's the provider at the time. He makes $500,000 a year. 3rd year, you know, something fucked happens in that industry, and he's like, babe, fucking, I've lost everything. Like, you're gonna have to become the provider from now until I sort things out. How long do you provide
He's
for?
Gucci Mane. I'm Keisha. Like
Okay.
I'm flipping that shit, and we gonna make it work. I'm his partner. I'm his ride or die. So yes, absolutely,
Okay.
I would be there.
Bring
Forever?
up a Paul Walker, yes.
Forever.
Okay, cool. Cheeks.
I would say, as long as he's trying, I don't mind. But if I see him lack, then there's no go.
Okay. Amelia.
I'm not Issa Rae, so I'm gonna just be honest.
You're out after like half a year, innit? You got 6 months to fix up.
Start the timer right now. No, I'm a Sagittarius, so.
Oh, God. Here comes that short.
They don't
What that mean?
My mom is Sagittarius.
What does that
I'm gonna
mean?
say that if you held me down for 3 years, I'm gonna hold you down for 3 years. You have 3 years to figure
Equal.
it out.
Okay, cool. What about yourself, Summer?
Yeah, I'd provide. Maybe
So for
not,
the same amount of time or for eternity, like they said?
No, probably about the same amount of time. that
Okay,
he did.
cool.
I'll do the same thing until the 3-year mark. We're definitely gonna discuss that prior, but I also agree, like with the feelings dying down. Like if the feelings are gone, like why am I there? You know?
Okay, fair enough. Vanessa.
If I was smart, I would have been putting some money to the side. But yeah, as long as he's trying, you know, I'm gonna hold him down.
Okay.
Same here. As long as he's not abusive, then definitely 100% we're going to work this out. But if he's yelling at me and making me feel like shit and not doing anything, then you know the exit and you know the door, so don't let it hit you on the way out.
That happens. Yeah.
It does.
But yeah, as long as he's making me feel like I'm good, we're going to try this, we're going to make this, and positivity, and make sure nothing but positivity, then let's do this. I'm in it for it.
Okay. Ladies, now let's go into a dream world. All of you guys have a son, yeah?
Yes.
You have to pick one lady on the panel to date your son. Who would it be? Now back to you, Sarah. Going back round this way.
Shit.
So who do you think? Like, you know, we've been here for a couple hours now. Who do you think's the best, most wifeable girl on the panel?
Zendaya. Hands down, Zendaya.
Who the fuck is Zendaya?
No, on our
Like on the panel right here.
Bro, first of all, I don't even know who that is.
You don't know who Zendaya?
No, who's that?
She's an actress.
She played Mary Jane in Spider-Man.
And she's
like
also
the
a
most recent.
singer. And she's also
On Disney.
Euphoria.
Okay, I have to check her out.
He's in LA and doesn't know that. That's great.
Bro, you got two men.
Go back to the UK.
Yeah, I feel like y'all definitely would know if you saw
It
it.
proves again to you ladies that men do not give a fuck about career and status, because you got two men here who got businesses and we don't know who the fuck she is.
I feel like if you saw a picture, you'd know.
I don't know who the fuck that is. But look, anyway, we were asking on the panel here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, here, the ladies here. If you had a son and you had to pick one woman on the panel for your son, who are you picking? And why?
Oh my god, I feel so horrible for this.
It's nothing personal to the other girls. Like, you know, if I said the worst wife, that would be personal, right? Okay.
To be honest with you,
don't pick yourself. Don't be a narcissist. I'm joking.
I'm happy for whoever my son picks because it's none of my business and not my choice.
And this is why single fathers do better than single mothers, because you need a disciplinarian in the house. Yeah. Like, bro, do you hear the shit she said?
I hear it, yeah.
That's terrible advice. Terrible. Honestly, your whole dynamic of dating is terrible. Like, you're willing to have no requirements. He can be broke, no height, no standards.
No,
and it's
he
like,
cannot be broke. I want my son to be better than my husband.
Ladies, raise your hand on the panel if you remember when she turned around and said, money doesn't matter.
Boom. Wait, no.
Money does not matter. You said even a homeless guy.
For my son, yes.
For your son.
For my son, I want him to be better than my husband. At the end of the day, I want him to be a legacy. I want him to show that because whatever I raised him, he became a better person because of me.
Is it not fair to say, though, that the man that you want your son to become, which is a great man, isn't the man that you should be looking for?
Yes. The man I'm looking for is the man that I want my son to
Exactly. So that man ain't going to be broke. And in all respect, he might be 5 foot, but the chances are that he's not going to be.
Oh my God, I'm dead.
Okay, so who are you picking on the panel? Let's go through this. Pick one lady who you think is the most likely to be a good woman to your son.
Honestly, to be honest, oh fuck.
Just pick.
This is hard. You.
Okay, cool. Amelia, she picked Amelia. How about you, Vanessa? If you had a son.
This one right here.
You're going for the dancer?
She's really tell.
You going for the dancer?
I feel like she would keep my son in check. I really feel like she would.
Well, look, I'll take to your son. You just better take her out the club as soon as possible.
He's gonna love it here. He's gonna love it here. He's gonna be right there.
And like I said, honestly, I do have dancer friends, and I've been around a lot of dancers who are not promiscuous at all.
We're not.
Even ladies who have dancers who have got a body count of less than one hand.
Yeah.
But the chances are that man is still going to judge you for being... Look, I think dance is still not as bad as an OF girl. I think OF's worse than a dancer, because your stuff's on the internet for life.
That's why. That's primarily why I don't like doing OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's true. And, you know... Okay, Summer. Oh no! Actually, did you pick? One minute, you didn't even pick exotic. You didn't even pick.
No. For same reason though, I feel like she'd keep that motherfucker in check. Cause I'm the type of I don't care what kind of like mother y'all gonna think I am. I don't fly with that hoe ass shit. Don't bring it in my motherfucking house. You know what I mean? But that's because I wouldn't expect that from a man. If I even had a man in my house or a kid. But yeah.
So you would pick her because she...
I feel like she takes no shit, but I feel like you're still a very understanding person, I feel. Especially when you're talking about your last relationship, how you just like overanalyzed him, you know what I mean, to figure out what he needs or what he was missing, what he didn't experience. So I think that's really important.
I think men need to put women in check. I don't think men need to...
I think it goes both ways. I think you're 100% right.
I think if you need to put your man in check, in all respect, you're probably not with the right man.
I think a lot of women like being put in check, and that's why it's so common.
No, women like being put in check.
But also, I've met a lot of men that they're very, very independent in their own life. So when it comes to like in private in the bedroom, men love being submissive when they've spent all motherfucking day telling people what to do and how to do it. Yeah.
What do you call submissive? Like they're going down on you, or like what do you mean by submissive?
I don't think that's submissive.
That's not submissive?
That's a requirement.
That part.
Look, I actually have not. Look, if you've got a main girl and you want to go down on her, I'll tell men, like, I would go down on my main girl. However, I do think it's still a submissive thing to do, kinda.
Yeah, I don't think you should be eating out every girl you meet. Same thing goes with like.
But even so, the actual act itself is a little bit submissive. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
just like if a man's choking you, it's a dominant.
I'm gonna choke him back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
I expect.
I like
that. So, Exotic, who are you picking on the panel to be with your son? Okay, you said yeah. Sorry, my bad. What about you, Samar? Who are you picking?
Everyone's really nice.
Everybody.
And you're biased, so you can pick looks wise and who would be with your son. Who do you think is the looks wise the most prettiest girl on the panel? Seeing as you like girls.
Look what you starting. Don't do that.
You don't want to say that?
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
I think everyone's
You don't
beautiful.
discriminate. Okay.
No.
I don't discriminate either, but there's some girls that are more beautiful than others. That's just simple, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Anyway, let's go back. Who would you pick for your son?
Can I just randomly point?
Oh, come on. Just be honest. Who would you pick for your son and why?
Okay, I'd pick her because I think she'd be a strong woman, and I think
Okay.
she would keep him under. She would push him to be a better person.
Okay.
And yeah.
And it's a good choice. She's got 13 brothers. She must have been learning a lot of shit. And she's also been in a relationship for a while. So yeah, she probably does have the points to know. How about yourself,
So
Emilia?
like right now?
Yeah.
Like if I had a kid right now?
Yeah, if you had a son that was like my age right now, and any lady on the panel, who are you picking for me to get with? Who do you think is the best partner for me? Best bet.
It's a toughie.
Listen, I know you guys are emotional, but no one's gonna be upset. No one's gonna hate you.
No judgment here. None whatsoever.
I don't think she's gonna pick you anyway. No, I'm playing.
I'm stuck between two people.
Okay, which two? And tell us why. The two ladies next to you.
Yes.
Okay, and why?
Because I know that you're gonna be an entrepreneur and you're going somewhere. Thank you. So I know that if I had a kid, I would want him to do the best that he can do. And I feel like financially, if she's stable and he's stable, there can do no wrong. So that's why I pick her.
Okay.
I feel like you would teach him some things. That's it.
Okay, that's a double L in my opinion, because if you're going for a woman that's making money, already that's going to come with masculine traits, and she's going to be less feminine.
That doesn't mean I won't submit though. I'm just not gonna submit to anybody. You know what I mean? Like I love to submit to the right person.
All right, cool. Yeah. So, Exotic, go back if I turn around to you and I said to you, like, you know, I wanted to date you, and I said, you know what, I'm a masculine guy, Exotic, but you know what, on the weekends, I like to be in my feminine a little bit. You know, I might put in a little heels, a little skirt, only on the weekends
A little
though.
sassy.
Do you mind?
It would probably bother me.
Okay,
but
cool.
I don't think I'm.
So that's the same way when women turn around
like
and say that they're not going to be feminine until they meet a hyper masculine dude, and it's the same way when a hyper masculine dude or a masculine dude in general who's got his shit together meets you, he's going to judge you there and then. Are you masculine? Are you feminine? He ain't going to be like, oh yeah, she's masculine, but I'm going to fuck the shit out of her and I'm going to work on her until she's feminine.
I feel like men also don't like women that are fully submissive though, because I feel like that comes with something. Like even think about like Pillow Princess, like that is associated with submissiveness. I think a lot of men do not like that. No one wants to fuck someone.
Men like submissive women who are pick-me's.
You know what I mean? You want someone that's gonna show out in bed. You want someone that's gonna really show their dominance, whether that's you think that's masculinity or not. I mean, that's pretty masculine. You know what I mean?
They like a bratty sub.
Yes.
They want to put up a fight.
Yes, the bratty sub.
No,
she lets them win.
We don't like no bratty behavior. Any drama.
So you don't want a princess.
No. That's why. In fact, if you want me to be honest with you, like I come from Europe, and before I moved here, 80% of the women I slept with, because of the area I come from, because of the culture, were all black women. When I got here in America, I was like, what the fuck is going on? They were all hyper masculine women. And that, like, it goes back to what you said. No, we don't like. We like a woman who's as docile, quiet, and submissive as possible. Talk when you need to talk. Don't bring us drama. Don't bring us issues. Just an easy, drama-free life.
Sounds boring.
That is very.
I mean, that's what men.
You say boring, but then if you're not boring, what happens is you turn into Will Smith, and then you start scratching your head, thinking, "Where the fuck did I fuck up?" You know what I'm saying?
Coming from ego is what you're telling me.
Ego.
Why is it from ego? Explain.
Ego, pride.
Ego. You said you wanted to pick me. All that's coming from your ego.
No,
You
we're
wanna
not
be
saying
Alright,
we
cool.
would. We're saying most men would prefer that over masculine. That's what we're saying.
And why would it be ego? If I'm a masculine man and I'm a leader, right? By default, if I'm a leader and I'm with my woman, what is she? A follower, right? Ah.
Why can't she be?
But this is the problem with you guys. You guys want a leader, yet
to
you
follow
guys want
your
to act
man.
like you guys are princesses and want to lead yourselves, and it doesn't work like that. If you want a real man who's gonna lead and make decisions, you gotta put up with all that comes with it. Do you know what I'm saying?
If you want a real woman, you
A
have to
real
put up with
woman,
what comes
yeah, but
with
what
it.
you guys define as a real woman and what men define as a real woman is very different.
But they're not women, so they don't
Or
even
like
know what a real
you
woman
define
is.
as a real
They're not
woman.
Just like we don't
Okay,
even know what a real
you
man
define
is,
as
like
a
you
real
say.
woman.
I mean,
So, why are they not real women?
Everything
Because
is just based off of everybody's opinion.
Yeah.
We're really just walking each other home. So
no, I'm telling you guys, in general, majority of guys who have their shit together want submissive, docile, feminine women. In
but
general.
it seems like it's just
true,
catered
though.
to what a man wants all the time.
I honestly think we live in a society.
Who picks who gets into relationships? Men or women?
Both.
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 Yeah.
You both
No,
choose.
it's the man.
sometimes
That's what I
It's
mean.
the man.
I don't think that-
It's the man, ladies. Once you
It's the
fuck
man.
that
I don't
dude,
think that-
once you fuck that dude, it's up to him whether he wants to take. Just like you guys have friend zones,
Yeah.
and you guys have.
Well, my case is different because I told you I made a man wait 7 months and he already asked me to be his girlfriend.
Before you fucked him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
that
why
can
didn't that
happen.
work in the end?
He had to go home.
He had to go home.
He had to move home.
Back to where?
Back to Georgia.
Damn.
Yeah.
You see, for me, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why. If the love is that strong and the relationship's that strong,
He asked me
like,
to-
bro, you live in the same
He asked me to move with him.
and what, you didn't?
I said no because of what I thought I was supposed to be doing at that age.
Okay, so would you say you regret it?
Yes.
Okay, accountability. Nice. So if that man came back around, you would be, or you don't talk to him no more, I'm guessing.
I would if he did come back around.
If you're listening, bruv, in Georgia, you've got one more chance. What about if he turned around and said, look, I'll get back with you, but I'm going to be fucking other bitches.
I knew I'd choose my son for a right woman. I knew
No?
it, see?
Princess, yeah?
Me?
Nah, yeah.
If he treats me right.
No, I'm saying the mentality is the princess mentality.
Oh, me? Yeah. I
Yeah,
guess
I
so.
know. I know. I've been there. Okay. Okay, ladies, I'm gonna wrap this up pretty soon. Yeah. Before I wrap it up, I'm gonna ask you ladies to ask us any questions you may want to ask us. Yeah. Me and YungCamelToe. Okay, so let's go around the panel one by one. Let's start off here with Sarah. Any questions you want to ask us, and we'll go around the panel, and then when we're finished, we'll start to wrap it up. Okay.
What's your idea of a first date when you see a woman?
Okay, so do you want to go first?
I mean, first date, where did I meet her? Like what's this, off an app? Did I meet her in person? What's the situation?
That's up to you.
Okay, we're gonna go off an app. I've never met her. I'm meeting her at a bar, we're gonna have some drinks, and we're gonna go from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, me, I don't drink. I'm a very, let's say, particular sort of guy, so I'll already put a girl in a category before I even see her. So honestly, for me to really date a woman where I'm gonna take her seriously and actually go out eat with her, she has to be a unicorn. She has to have a super low body count, like very, very rare, picky. I think is what I'm looking for is a very rare woman. So from that beginning, I don't really want to go out and eat with them because I'm like, why am I investing my time and my energy? And that's a sort of place where you want to meet someone long term. So I kind of tell girls from the rip, like, look, check my Instagram out. You can check me out, see I'm official. I've got a nice house with a pool. If you want to come out, hang out, joints. I'm looking to smash. That's all I'm looking for. I say it from the beginning how it is. If I'm actually looking to get to know the girl and I know she has a chance of going further, then I'll probably say, let's go on a hike, beach, and I'll bring some fruits with me, some juices. I would never go on a high-end date with a woman. And I wouldn't even go to a bar like YungCamelToe because me personally, I don't drink. I don't want to be in that environment where we're drinking and talking. I really want to find out who that person is, you know? So I'll probably go on a hike or the beach, bring some fruits, some juices with us, get to know her. If it's a girl that I know does not qualify to be on that date with me, then it's come to my house, have some fun. And you know, I know a lot of women make out that they would never be down for that, but my experience is...
There's plenty of women
Yeah,
that
there's
are.
plenty of other, yeah.
He's speaking the truth, by the way.
Okay.
Can I go next? Oh wait, do you have a question? You had a question?
I think Vanessa and then you. Vanessa and then you. Vanessa, any questions?
I was just chilling.
I love it.
So we're wrapping up soon. Any
What's
questions?
your red flags, both of you? What do
What do you think your own red flags are?
My own red flags?
Yes.
Probably that I love multiple women. Like, I can never be monogamous. I literally love every type of woman. I love tall women. I love, like, short women. I don't like girls who have no arse or no tits at all, but yeah, like I see beauty in everywhere, so I like a variety. I definitely see myself having like 3-4 main women in my future.
Let's see.
Multiple families, yeah.
So you're gonna be friends.
What did you say? Your hair?
Yeah, I want all my kids to know each other, to understand that they are
That's what
brothers
me
and
and my
sisters.
siblings are,
Yeah. And
A village.
even my girls, I want my girls to be friends. I want my girls to be able to be
That's
friends.
on my mind to be like best friends and we could just all hang out.
She wants a dude to be best friends as well.
Go on a date together.
You know, watch a movie.
It's funny because that she says that she wants, you know, like them to all get along because I have 3 kids. I get along with each one of my kids' dad like if nothing ever happened, and people look at us like, even my friends like, why don't you hate him? Like, I go, whatever he did, my kids know. I don't need to throw his, you know, his stuff under the bus. He threw himself.
Cheeks, what? Three? You got 3 children from 3 different baby fathers? Damn, you went crazy, Cheeks.
I was a young mom.
You went crazy, Cheeks. I didn't know that.
By 17, I had my 2 older kids.
Okay, cool.
My last one came, well, I had 2 more, but my 3rd baby was stillborn, and then I had my last baby. And they're from the same father. I had my last one at 21. After that, I was like, I don't want no more kids.
Okay.
But all my relations were long. Like my daughter's dad, I was with her dad since I was almost 11, all the way till I was 15, which was shortly after I gave birth. Then my son's dad, I was with him from high school all the way from 16 to almost 18. Then he went to prison, and then that's when I ended up with my youngest son's dad, and I was with him for almost 7 years.
What did you go to prison for?
Double murder.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And mind you, I was married before for 15 years too after that.
Yeah.
So, damn.
Okay.
All right, my red flags.
Yeah, your red flags,
You know, multiple women, and I don't do marriage. Like I can't do it.
I don't do marriage either.
I won't do it no more either.
And I can explain to you guys.
What do you mean? Like
if you guys were in our position, you guys would never get married. Yeah. And I can explain to you guys why. Does the Western world really benefit us getting married? Like, I'm going to really get with a woman. I've been working so hard, blood, sweat, and tears. If divorce happens, she's taking everything I got. That's fucked up. And it's the same way it's happened to women now as well. Look at Halle Berry right now. She's going through it. She's about to lose half of everything she's got. And, you know, I say it both way rounds. That guy don't deserve half of what Halle Berry's made.
Hell.
She's put her blood, sweat, and tears into her whole career. Do you know what I'm saying?
But we're talking about average guys, and half of the average guys have nothing to worry about.
Okay, so look, an average guy can go get married then.
No, but it's
So,
true,
yeah,
no matter what.
YungCamelToe, so no marriage, multiple women.
Multiple women, yeah.
Okay. And look, like you like black men as well, Amelia? Bro, I'm telling you, I have black in me, very minute, but all my friends are black. No black men are monogamous. I'm just telling you. If they are, church. That's the only way you're gonna find them.
Or they were like, they've been with like the same person since they were hella fucking
Bro,
young.
they're still fucking another chick.
Yeah, I know.
They got side chicks.
My brother has been honest about his
look,
relationship since it.
Yeah. All right, should we go round?
Yes.
You wanna? Yeah. All right. Exotic. It's on you.
My question is, are you more likely to sleep with a woman you think if she gives up pussy the first night or if she withholds it?
As
Like,
in,
if you-
will
are
I
you
take her
more-
more serious?
Like, no, are you more inclined to like hit her up again or like see her again?
Okay.
Make her something regular.
You know, I actually prefer pussy on the first night, like especially
That's what I
if
thought.
she's fucking with me and we on the same page. I'm rocking with like the whole. I'm gonna make him wait, see what he's gonna do.
Yeah, just
like,
piss you off.
It's just gonna make me
what if
annoyed.
it's bad? You know what, I mean? Like, what if
bad?
it's just horrible and you wasted
I just
all
want to
this
feel it
fucking
first. I want to
time?
feel it. I need to make sure it's the right size.
It's bad. I just.
We gotta go through the checklist first.
No, I'm just saying, like, what if, like, some people make them wait? Like, what if I wait? Like, what if I made this?
Well, you don't.
No, but that's why. That's why I want it on the first night because I want to see if it's worth it. Like I don't.
She doesn't want to wait for the disappointment.
I don't want to wait for the
I
disappointment.
think you,
2 weeks
you
later.
misunderstood. He's agreeing with you.
Okay.
For sure.
Maybe I.
Wait. White flag. He's on your team.
I was like, goddamn.
Okay. Me exotic, I would say. Look, if she sleeps with you very quick, it could be a red flag where you're like, oh, does she do this? But I think lots of other traits will tell you that. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Otherwise, I've had girls that still, one of my girls now, that I've slept with her very quick. Yeah. Sometimes, like you say, it's chemistry and it just happens. But definitely, the longer a woman waits on your, like if I was your brother and your father, I'll tell you, try and hold off as long as possible. Because what you want to do is you want to try and kind of qualify him before you actually
weed out all
sleep
the
with him,
other
right?
motherfuckers.
Because what happens if you don't qualify him before you sleep with him, then what's going to happen? You're going to just end up fucking a bunch of dudes.
We can't take it back, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, you know, even though me and Amelia, we have a lot of points where we don't agree, her holding out, I think, is a good thing. However, I do think like 5-6 months is fucking insane. Like, especially if you're seeing that dude often, right? And also...
Trust me, I wanted to.
Yeah, but it doesn't always work that way. Like, I could hit a girl the first time if I knew that she was young, she didn't have a reputation, and I could see a future. I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna start coaching her and showing her the life of the true life. Summer, about yourself. Any questions you want to ask us?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Okay, I have 2 questions. My first question is, what does it feel like to receive empathy from a woman?
I love to hear this answer.
Complete silence.
I can answer it. Massages. For her to show me real empathy, she's got to show me that how hard I work, she's willing to give me back that hard work in other ways. Massages. Little things, you know? Little notes. Motivation. Not actually motivation as in like, because a great man doesn't need motivation, but more like nurturing, because you guys are good at that, yeah? Making sure the house is clean, being more of an asset rather than a liability. The truth is 80-90% of women are liabilities. You guys want this princess treatment, a lot of women don't bring much to the table. Like if you are an asset, believe me, he's gonna have to pick you over other girls. Even girls that might be even more attractive than you guys. Like, look, I say it all the time on this podcast. I would rather date a 6, 7 out of 10, yeah, than a 9 out of 10 majority of the times, because I've dated a lot of 9 out of 10s, and guess what? They think their shit don't stink, they don't bring no value to the table, they start fucking nagging you about small little things. It's like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. You could be pretty, but you can take those problems elsewhere. I don't need to handle that shit. So, yeah, that's what I would say. Show your man empathy. Don't just like sit there and talk it. Show him the empathy by giving him back more value.
I'll say a big thing for empathy with me is like, do I feel peace around you? Like when I'm coming home, is it a smile? Is it a hug? Is it food being brought to me? Like, am I getting a rub on my shoulder? Ask me how my day was. Like, if something bad happened, are you listening to me and talking about the problem that went down, trying to help me figure it out? Like, are you an asset to my peace, really? That's what empathy feels like.
You see how men think? We think like that. It's like a job for us. It's literally like a job. Like, is she going to be an asset or is she going to be a liability? If she's a liability and she's super hot, yeah, we'll smash. But guess what? Straight back to the street she goes. Do you know what I'm saying?
Might I add, remember ladies, what I said is a man will come home to you if they feel like this is home. If not, they will be somewhere else.
Look, every great wife gets picked. Yeah? So, if you haven't been picked yet...
But not every great wife is happy. That's some tea.
Yeah, of course they are. If you're with a great man, majority of the time they're happy.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
A great wife isn't always with a great man.
Ladies, so what is a great man then? Is a great man just a man with finances? Because that's not what I'm talking about here.
I don't, but I'm not saying that.
No,
but
what makes
also,
a
even
great
the
wife?
infidelity, I feel like women very much value monogamy. And like you said, like, a lot of men don't value that. So I think if you're gonna be in a long-term relationship with somebody, a lot of people do give up a lot of, like, they sacrifice a lot.
Should I tell you the truth? Women don't value monogamy, and I'll tell you the facts, yeah, because I've been
the
in a
only women that don't value monogamy are the ones that don't want to fuck their husband.
No. Women act better. Women act better and are better wives when they are kept on their toes, when they are not comfortable. Yeah, when you guys are comfortable, I've seen it. You guys are lame girlfriends when you guys are comfortable. And soon after, you start to devalue your man more when you're comfortable. A man has to always keep a woman on her toes. How does he do that? By letting her know, if you don't act and perform your best, guess what? I have beautiful girls that are willing to step into your position straight away. And I know through experience, when I put girls in them positions, they cook, they clean, they do my fucking washing, they hoover, they do my ironing. When a woman is comfortable in her state, she is not the best version of herself for a man. And look, that's an unpopular opinion. And it's the same way where when a woman sees a man with multiple other women, it turns her on. Yeah? This is facts, yeah? When you see a man with lots of other beautiful women around him, the first thing you think about is the mysteriousness. Who is he? No. Why has he got beautiful women around him? You can say no, but your biological, what happens inside of you says otherwise. The same ways I ask a lot of women, what do you look for in a man? You guys say, I want a nice guy. But I would argue to say, all of you guys have a nice guy in the friend zone right now. Every single girl on this panel who's single has a guy in the friend zone right now who is a nice guy and would make a perfect husband. But guess what? He ain't exciting. He ain't good in bed like you want. You ain't gonna. That's the truth.
There's a nice guy in my corner. Come over here.
But you just don't want a nice guy. You want more than a nice guy. That's what the problem is. Women are not attracted to nice guys. Women are attracted to Machiavellian guys.
I'm attracted to nice guys.
Okay, you would have had one. If that was the case, you would have been with one already. If you liked only nice guys. Because you all have nice guys in the friend zone right now. Every single one of you.
Opportunity.
When it means by nice guy, he's talking about like between a 0 and a 2.
Oh.
Does he have money?
No.
Oh, he's a nice guy. It doesn't matter what he looks like. He can be out of shape. He can have a small penis, but he's a nice guy.
It's like
And us women, just like men care about women's body count, us women do care about the looks. They gotta at least be a 3 or a 4.
They do.
Hopefully a high 4 before anything matter what their income is like.
Anyway, what was your other question?
My other question was...
What was your first question? We answered that fully for you, right?
Yeah,
okay, cool.
My second question is, if that girl was presented to you, would you fumble her?
How would I fumble her? By telling her the truth?
By not getting married to her.
But I just explained to you that marriage, it would be detrimental for my life.
But you said you were looking for a unicorn. So if you found your unicorn, would you marry her?
If I found a virgin, let me put it very straight to you. If I found a virgin who was 21 years old, because that's realistically the most valuable thing a woman can be, beautiful and a virgin and young. If I found a young, beautiful virgin who was docile, why are you laughing?
I'm sorry.
What, do you think it's not facts?
No, just go ahead. It's your opinion.
No, it's not opinion. This is facts.
It's facts.
This is what I'm saying. No, this is what's crazy. Ladies, this is what's crazy. You guys label it as opinions. I'm telling you, men value inexperience. That's why, the same way, when I ask majority of women, would you date a virgin? Majority of women turn around and say, nah, I want a man with at least some sort of experience. When I ask dudes, would you date a virgin? Every single dude looks at me like, what kind of question is that? Of course, bro, that's the fucking aim. If I can get a beautiful woman that's never been touched by another man but myself, that is optimal. And you can sit there and ask all the men.
So yes, you
wait, but he's speaking the truth. I'm not lying.
If I had her in my life and I had to marry her to keep her, I would make sure she had my child first. So that's my insurance.
So you're not marrying her. You're just gonna give.
No, I'll give her the child and then I'll marry her.
So why do you have to give the child first?
Because that's my insurance.
We didn't say anything about children.
Right.
I know, but then I'm not giving her marriage. Ladies, I'm a smart guy. Why would I give her my marriage, my finances, when she doesn't even have my offspring yet?
You do a prenup.
Wait.
Ladies, so you guys understand what prenups are. Prenups only cover you for the money that you made in your existing life.
Marriage is literally a contract.
Yeah.
Once you're married, it's
If right now me and you got married and I went and made $5 million in the next 4 years, guess what? You make $2.5 million of that. for sitting at home cooking meals for me.
So this unicorn that
Yeah.
you are looking for, that is so very rare.
Yeah.
You believe that
Does she exist though? Let's be honest.
in a perfect world, let's say she exists, right?
She doesn't though, does she? In Western world, does she
Doubtful,
exist?
You'll never find her.
No, West.
Well, if I go, the only place I'll find them if I go South America, Asia, or Africa.
That's true.
Okay,
I ain't
so-
finding them in England or America. Let's take
So,
it that
like
way.
I said-
Australia, Canada. Do you know what I'm
Like
saying?
I said, this unicorn that in a perfect world,
Yeah.
she's right in front of you.
Yeah.
Right? You believe that her value is less than because you would choose to give her a child instead of give her your money.
I said I would give her both, but she would have to have my child in order for me to give her marriage. Because if she was to leave me, for example, at least I know that a lot of my finances are going to her offspring, our offspring.
Oh.
That's the insurance. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, but yeah, like, look, me here as well, I don't believe in monogamy. So for me to get married, I would have to become a Muslim. That's the truth. You got the wrong one there, yeah? Okay. Yeah, so like, it's actually illegal for men to marry multiple women in the Western civilization. So yeah.
And no, I would not get married to the unicorn. No, absolutely not.
I've had a unicorn, I'll be honest with you. I had a girl who was 22 years old, met her in Miami, beautiful, Mexican chick, virgin, but she wanted me to chase her because she really felt like she was a princess, which in actual fact, she did have a lot of value.
She
but
really was though, because you just said it. She was like the dream girl.
Exotic, you're right.
Eat your
there.
words, Natch, come on.
No, you're right. Look, you're right. The truth is she is rare. Yeah. She's like 1%. However, I'm an entrepreneur. Have I got time? She said 3, 4.
So you were with her. Wait, let him finish. Let him finish it. Not even that.
I didn't fumble her.
You
I told her, no, because you guys said communication's key, right?
Yes.
So I explained to her, I said to her, darling, listen, I'm an entrepreneur. I have multiple brands, businesses, things I do every day. I do not physically have the time to message you and call you every day. However, you can message me and text me and
So
call
you
me
wanted her
once
to
a day
chase
and
you.
I will answer to you and speak to you once a day. Is that not fair?
That's a control issue.
Yeah.
For
No,
sure.
it's understanding.
Yeah.
That's
But I'm
understanding.
business. I'm in my work.
She's
I'm
a
not
young girl
Same
though, clearly
here,
too.
though.
I mean,
For
if I'm a
you,
young
not
girl, I'm
her.
not gonna fucking
But
want to.
I mean, I'm just saying, as the entrepreneur aspect,
No shade.
there's
Said he wants
more.
me, where's he at?
What's that?
There's
Sorry,
more
Amelia, what did you say?
Well, you said you wanted her. Where are you at?
I think what it comes down to though is like you cannot handle that because you know that like that would be too much work to stay on
It is
top
too
of.
much work.
Exactly, and
It
I think
was
that's
a
why it
lot of
comes.
work.
That's when it really
Okay,
comes down.
did
to
I
like,
fumble her or did she fumble me? Because let's be honest, is she gonna realistically get with a little like ordinary Mexican dude that's just an ordinary dude?
Why did she have to
No, she's
adjust
just gonna
it?
find
No,
someone
but
just like you that will wait.
what I'm saying, the same way that I fumbled her because she's rare, did she fumble me because I'm rare?
You both
No,
did
you're
not.
more
You did to
frequent
each
than
other.
she
What's
is
that?
You
rare.
both didn't want to chase each other, so.
Well, yeah, one, she lives across she lives in Miami, right? She lived, I met her in Miami, she was in Florida. She didn't live in Miami, she lived in Florida, sorry, in Orlando. I met her in Miami airport. But look, either way, you can say I fumbled it, yeah? But at the same time, I wasn't willing to chase her. And let me tell you, great successful men not gonna chase nothing but
Where's
success.
the accountability?
Do you get what I'm saying?
But that's why I feel like, and that's why I feel like you guys sleep with women that you wouldn't make wives though.
Huh?
I feel like that's why you guys sleep with women that you wouldn't make wives because you know that you cannot like give
too much
what
work.
needs to be given
Well,
to
we
a
like
wife.
to sleep with women. Just
No
period.
shit, no
Like,
shit. But that's what I'm saying. I feel like if there was your ideal woman in front of you and some bitch that fit your lifestyle right now that you didn't have to change for, you're gonna pick the girl you don't have to change for.
Yeah,
Facts, because we don't got time for that.
Exactly. So that's what I mean. So you
But
really
that's a
don't.
personal
So you really
choice.
don't idealize what you want that bad. I mean,
Yeah. A
If you
wife
wanted it that
material
bad, you're
is
gonna
not that important.
You're gonna stay disciplined just like you did for your business. You know what I mean?
I'll be honest with you, if she was living in California, I would even taken her on a dinner date, which I'm not willing to take women on dinner dates. Yeah, for example, I'm not.
Can't
Yeah.
even get no dinner.
Yeah, you do understand, and you're a dancer, you should know. Majority of guys get finessed at dinner dates, yeah?
They do.
Yeah?
They do.
They take women to
Not
Nobu,
even dinner dates. We
they
don't even
end
gotta
up
take them on a dinner
smashing.
date. We go finesse them
And
at
the
the
same
club. It
dude,
don't matter.
like me,
Try.
is smashing them at my house.
But if the goal
So-
is to smash, yes, then you will be in that situation.
Yeah. Okay. So in that case, where she's a a rare
She's
girl,
a virgin for a reason, you know, because she's cock-blocking dudes like you know.
I'll be honest with you. I felt like she was willing to lose it to me pretty quick. However, she wasn't willing to put in the work in for me. She felt because she was a rare woman, she saw it as Disney, like you do. She wanted me to chase her.
But do you think she was actually a virgin? I've lived in Miami for a
She could have
little
been
minute.
capping.
That's what I'm saying. Like, also, I just thinking that way. Like, there's a lot of women that could pull that off. You know what I mean?
I agree with you. I agree with you. But
her in an airport?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right, what does that matter?
She went around the world.
Yeah.
Oh no, she was with friends though. She wasn't by herself.
I thought you didn't agree with the girls' trip.
No, wait, ladies. Ladies, she was going from Florida to Arizona. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So she was with her friends, but nevertheless, you guys are right. She might not have been a virgin. I wasn't there to stick around to find out. Guess
But she
why?
said she
Because
wasn't
I don't give a fuck how rare a woman is. I'm not gonna chase her.
Can you repeat what you said? You said she wasn't willing to what?
Put in the work.
Put in the work.
Chasing you?
Chase
I
you.
think in this day and age.